getting support to the left forward, usually 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲𝗪𝗰. So clearly Villarreal are going to have to come out and commit a bit more tonight, that's a given, and they will probably look to do so down their left-hand side.
Well, we're seeing two genuine strikers for Unai Emery and Villarreal tonight. Dean, it's not something we've seen all that much of from them this season.
No, not at all, no. But what's going to matter is, like, can they find the space to get them the ball? Like, that's where this is going to be decided. Like, Liverpool's midfield is immense. And somehow Villarreal have to get past them to get the ball into situations where that front two can actually score goals. Like, it's bold, but they've got to go for it. I just read on Twitter that, like, the stadium announcer right now is shouting down his microphone, "It's possible, the comeback, it's possible." Like, they're trying to get everybody believing. And look, let's face it, early on they've got to go for it. Like, it's not really like Villarreal to do that, but this isn't a normal game for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really interesting. Only 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲𝗪 has scored double figures in the league this season. And when you look at that, there's not been all that many goal scorers. Now, Moreno's been injured for long periods. Diaz hasn't really settled into this side as many thought he would. And there's no 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗃𝗲𝗪 either. So, the options are muted in some ways, but they have got to go for it, you're right.
That's just the problem, though. It's not really what Villarreal do. They don't go out and score bundles of goals, do they? And they're coming back from 2-0 down against pretty much the best team in the world right now. So, look, they're up against it. There's no doubt about it. But they've also got nothing to lose. So why not go for it?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's get some predictions then. And Grizz, why don't you start us off?
I've gone for a conservative 2-1 to Liverpool.
Were you tempted to say?
Yeah, I was. I was. I'm going to keep it as real as possible.
You were going to say 4-1 and go, no, I don't want to sound like I'm married.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We'll take it if it comes. I won't worry about my scoreline prediction.
Can you imagine?
Dean, what have you gone for?
I've gone 2-1 as well. Like, not even for the same reasons, to be honest. Like, I'm not a Liverpool fan. I just think that, like, the way that will go is that actually Liverpool get in front and get this game done. Like, they've put a strong lineup out tonight. I think they get in front early. Villarreal do score a consolation, but nothing more.
Okay, Nate?
Do you know what? I was thinking a 1-1 to begin with. And I don't know, I feel like I believe now, you know? I feel like I believe that Villarreal could possibly turn this around. I'm going to stick with my 1-1, but ask me again at half-time.
Okay. When Villarreal... Is that how it was? When Villarreal had 1-0 up. Okay, I mean, maybe they can change things up. I've also gone 2-1 because that appears to be the scoreline of choice
Ask
tonight.
me again, like 10 minutes from
now.
Yeah,
I'll see if I can change it and see where we go. Right, final thoughts before kick-off. We've seen the teams start to warm up now. We've seen the anthem. Grizz, have the nerves kicked in yet, or are they not kicking in?
No, they are kicking. I'm not going to lie. Anita's built them up so well. I'm actually started not believing her, but yeah. Now, look, it literally is about the first goal, I think. I believe it is about the first goal. Not that if they score, suddenly we're in trouble, but the nerves would be absolutely in a different...
Also, they can then tuck in and play the way they want to play, and they can go back to playing on the break,
sure.
Right? As Liverpool have to try and chase it a little bit more.
I've got a weird feeling, guys. I don't think they're going to go gung-ho straight away. I think they're very happy, like the Atletico Madrid City game, to stay in the game because they know a goal from us kills it. I think they'd be very happy if it's 60 minutes and they're still like... 0-0.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a bad shout whatsoever. Just remember that you can get involved using the hashtag #LiveScore Watchalong. If you've got any questions for us, and we'll do our best to answer them over the course of the game. Then, key battle here for you?
Well, I'll probably go back to that midfield conversation and looking at Pereiro, like if Villarreal are going to get back into this, he's probably the best technician they've got. He is
the best technician they've got.
Like, you're relying on him to conjure something up, find a space, find an alley to feed those guys up front. But he's got to get past Fabinho to do that.
And he didn't in the first.
That ain't easy to do. That's really not easy to do. Like that midfield three, Thiago, Fabinho, Keita. I don't think you can beat it at the moment.
Okay, that's a bit of a stretch. That's a bit of a stretch. You can beat it. Like,
who?
Chelsea can, just put it out there.
But I mean, beat like as a
but I feel like
midfield trio. I think that's the best around right now. I really do.
I would. I mean, the obvious thing to say is that I would say it's pretty relatively matched by De Bruyne, Rodri, Bernardo Silva. But again, I wouldn't say I'd say they're pretty level. And that's an okay place to be because we're quite aware that these are the two best teams in the world right now, right? That's where we're at. So
You know, I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with you sneaking in, like with the Chelsea. Like, how you,
You're not going to be okay with a lot of things. The
Har-
second I saw you were coming, I
Harrison
said,
Reed, Tom Kearney, Fabio Carvalho. Yeah. Needs, is that finger card ready as we look to kick off?
yes, it is. I'm actually looking for Emery as we actually kick off. Once we kick off and I see a close up of
Early
Emery,
shot. We want
on
early
the way.
six. We're on the way.
Yeah.
This is it. Let's get to it. Emery clapping. That's what we're on. Last week, one of the ones that threw us was Thiago giving a round of applause. Very, very upsetting. Very upsetting.
it was the thumbs up. It was the thumbs
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, that is so
Yeah.
overplayed, that thumbs up.
Oh, he does it all
And
the
it's
time.
mostly from Chelsea fans, so I ignore it.
He gives one decent average pass that gets missed,
My
and then he goes.
God, decent average. If you call
Oh,
Thiago
come
decent average,
It's going to be a long night.
Oh, we know this as well. I'm glad that we've got the needle.
Yeah.
No, without the needle, this wouldn't be
These are
as
just going to
fun.
poke away
Yeah.
all night.
My
well,
team's out.
she
so
knows she's poking the wrong bear.
my team's out. Don't have nothing to lose.
Yeah. Everything to gain.
Just
But it-
Nothing to
retaliation.
gain.
But it's interesting because off air we were speaking about where Jota and Mane are going to play.
Yeah.
As you can see, Mane started off on the left, Jota through the central. And I think they're going to be sort of crossing over plenty of times. But this is the way I prefer it because I absolutely hate Jota on the left.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite. Oh god.
Great start from Villarreal.
That is a terrible start.
Yeah.
Nerves, big nerves. It's a bit like at West Ham last week when the atmosphere is built up, all these things came
Well,
on.
not
and then
quite that bad,
90
but yeah.
seconds in, it was like, oh,
Yeah,
the
it hasn't got
atmosphere is
quite
gone.
that
Hang
bad,
on, Emery.
There you go.
I'm trying to assess whether he looks.
Come on, that drip, come on.
Nah, I'm not too
What's it supposed
sure.
to be
You know,
sharp?
looking sharp.
But
Yeah,
it's
why has he got
pouring
the
down
bomber
rain.
jacket
It
on?
is
Because
pouring
it's
down
pouring
with
down
rain.
rain.
If it's not now, it's not going to come. Like,
Do you know
He's
what?
going to get significantly worse.
Let's get another close up
Okay.
of what he looks like from the front.
Yeah.
If he's wearing a suit, then fine. You know.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I would be
didn't look that
very
cool.
surprised if Unai Emery isn't wearing a suit. I don't think I've ever seen
Can
him
you
not in a
imagine
suit.
in like random tracks?
Imagine, yeah.
I reckon he's got a
He's going to
hoodie
get
on.
Tony Pulis cap out.
What is he like in
And
pre-season
essentials,
friendlies?
And
yeah.
essentials,
The
isn't
random-
he?
Still suits, man.
The whole track.
Sharp
for God's sake.
man. Sharp man.
And Jurgen Klopp's the opposite. I don't think we've ever seen him in a suit.
No, I don't
I'm
think
trying
we
to
have.
think
Really
from a
not.
Liverpool point of view now. Just maybe early
No, I don't
champ-
remember. I don't.
No.
I
That's
can't
actually so
visualise
true.
even the picture.
No.
I'm gonna Google Klopp in a suit.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
there
to
you go.
put his head on a tux, but I cannot see it.
Nah, I
at
can't remember
all.
now. Top
I
of my
can't
head.
see it. It doesn't. It's
You're
like
just-
it doesn't make
now
sense.
got these weird James Bond things going on.
He has, but look, it doesn't suit him. Number one,
Hey, no pun intended. I see.
and only really when he was
No,
unveiled.
that's unfair to say it doesn't suit him. I mean, that's
Oh,
sharp.
I'm
come
gonna
on.
have fun today.
No, look at this
I'm
one.
gonna have
All
fun.
right, fair enough.
Yeah.
But that was you know.
He looks cool like how he is right now. This is the cool look. Oh, Villarreal got in the box for the first time, so that's a good sign for them.
That's a nice little.
Quite a nice little play there. Nice little
Yeah,
interchange.
that was.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
Liverpool are
the edge.
comfortable though.
They're very high. We saw that segment obviously in the first point.
Come on!
Oh my
Who
days!
scored?
There we go. Then.
Yes,
3
Diaz.
minutes.
We were just talking about Diaz, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
serious? Are you serious?
Oh, Grizz, bro. I
Is
hope
this the guy?
you win.
Is this the guy?
Is
that-
it-
Emery's looking
It is
sharp.
looking
He's looking
sharp. He's got a
sharp.
goal
He's
and a
looking
bingo
sharp.
goal.
Is this the guy that you
Looking
said was poor
You've
over the
got to take
weekend?
another
You
bingo.
gave him the
He was
the
really
lowest
bad.
of lowest of
No,
profit.
I love Bouli. I think he's a wonderful player. And when he was assigned to start the season, I was really excited. And then he hasn't played any football. And I watched him against Alaves at the weekend, and he was desperate, like real bad.
Oh my God! This
To be fair, he can't miss.
That's unbelievable.
oh,
I mean, I don't even know who to blame in that situation.
What
like,
touch from Capoue?
it's a brilliant cross.
well, that is.
Capoue's done brilliantly to get around. the
Unless
back
he's
of
not.
Robertson.
Unless he's trying to shoot.
No, I don't think he is.
yeah,
No,
I
he's
mean,
definitely intentional.
it's one of those goals that I don't think is very easy to stop. Because the quality of the cross was so
Also,
good.
Yeah,
The
he's
pitch
right
is
on that.
so wet that
It didn't even
ball
bounce.
just It
just
doesn't
stayed-
bounce.
On the half volley, he just
It
managed to
doesn't
control
bounce.
it.
So like already, like that terrain has actually played out in Villarreal's favour there.
There you go. That's a lovely
That
start.
place would be absolutely bouncing right
Yeah.
now. They're back in it.
I told you guys this is what's going to happen. If like one of the scenarios of many, obviously, but get an early goal, and then it's
Oh, I just didn't think Liverpool.
Jack, do you want to ask me those nerves questions?
Yeah,
again? Do
the
you wanna
nerves
start?
kicking in yet. We were talking off air beforehand. One of our producers is a Liverpool fan, and he was surprised that we'd all put a goal for Villarreal in. I'm just be interested.
Where
to
is
see
he now? Where
what
is
his
he
thoughts
now?
are now.
Like I said last time, you don't underestimate the underdogs. You don't underestimate them at all.
Yeah,
Wow.
that is mad though. That's given us a game at least. Like,
It's all fun.
there's me saying I'm just expecting a consolation.
That's obviously a foul.
Consolation.
Not.
Don't appeal. Don't say like what was
Liverpool's
that
team
about?
don't get nervous though, do they?
Yeah, it doesn't
I
feel
just
like
thought
the
it's
squad
good
does
players
get
get
nervous,
nervous.
right?
Well, it's not many times we've fallen behind.
No.
You know, that's.
Yeah, but you only lose games that you can afford to lose. Like, do you know what I mean? Those kind of...
Yeah, we've lost the dead rubber against Benfica. Was it
Well, you
Inter
lost
Milan?
against Inter, and then
Inter
you drew in
Milan.
that game with Benfica. You already
Yeah.
had a cushion.
Yeah.
We've
Right.
only had 3 defeats this season in all competitions, and one was a dead rubber, as you said. But
God, I remember when that was Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see how they react to it.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely,
They've got
yeah.
a challenge now. Like this is when if you're going to go and win a quadruple, you got to come on
come on,
with some
Nabby.
obstacles.
I am slightly. I mean, this is why I was slightly surprised that Henderson didn't start. But I guess the form of Naby, you know, made
That's
it
a
difficult.
loopy cross.
Oh, that is a
That's
loopy
a
cross.
loopy cross.
That was definitely a loopy cross.
I feel
Wow,
like
we've
this is
got
going,
2.
this is going really
well.
fast
We're on
right
fire.
now.
That was a loopy
We're on
cross.
2
fire.
out of 6 crossed out. That is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's only been, what, 5
5
minutes?
minutes.
5
Oh,
minutes.
thank
We're going to smash
goodness.
it this week.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Absolutely.
I can't
I've got a
wait.
surprise
Well, I
for
don't
you
know.
guys if you do.
My doubt is with the Henderson one.
Yeah, the Henderson one. We might not
I
see
think
Henderson.
he'll definitely come on.
But he doesn't he very rarely goes to ground in a tackle. Was it a
Right.
slide tackle?
No, just a tackle.
Oh, just a tackle.
Just
Oh, okay.
tackle.
We'll be okay.
You know, I feel like if Villarreal get another goal and then
He's going to come on
Henderson
and
comes
rattle
on,
someone just to
yeah,
get the composure going like
get
he
that
does.
composure back.
Like set the tempo.
We're going to get plenty of this now. I think they're going to retreat now.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Yeah,
Well, they
now
kind of
they-
can now, can't they?
They have
They
to.
can go back to playing what the kind of football they actually want to play.
But would you though, if you've got Liverpool rattled, if you've got the players rattled, would you go?
Not after scoring a goal like that, no.
The support of your fans,
Yeah.
everything's.
Well, I
You
think
wanna
we
build
saw
on
it.
that
We saw it in the Benfica game, right? Because obviously it was 2-0 at half time. They came out, they scored that goal, and for a couple of minutes the illusion was rocking, right? The whole place, and they went to try and get the third, and then conceded on the break. And it
Yeah.
was like, hang on, don't do that, because if you're looking at how to hit Liverpool, what you want is at 2-1, you go, thanks very much, we'll take that to a second leg.
Yeah.
Like, I think you look at this with Villarreal and you go, we spoke about it before the game, you were saying if they were in the game with, at 70 minutes with 1 or 2, with 2 in it at that point,
Yeah.
they'd be happy. I think you look at this now and think, I think they'll go for it until about 10 minutes. And then at that point, they'll retreat back in.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
A 10-minute cap.
Oh yeah, they're like, let's have 10 minutes of
Let's have
blitz
10
and then
minutes of
just
blitz.
like pull off for a bit. Like, it's going to be interesting.
That's a vibe against Liverpool, though. I'm sure a lot of teams have done that before.
You
Get
have
10
to
minutes
inside
on the
this
ball.
good, right?
Yeah, they're just that good.
Well,
There are
one-
periods where Liverpool are just going to batter you and you want to be in the right shape when those periods come. If you're open at that point, and look, it happened to City in the FA Cup final. It can happen. If you can get it to City, you can do it to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
What was weird about that goal though was like the initial cross came in and I thought, oh, Liverpool look like they can deal with that quite comfortably. Then the second cross comes in and they're all over the place, weren't they? Really, especially for Liverpool in terms of the way they normally shape up.
Canate's giving it away there as well. A bit nervy.
Yeah,
Need to settle down.
you're right though. I do think like Villarreal should put their foot down now.
Yeah, look, momentum. How many times do we hear sort of people talk about, pundits and commentators talk about
we'll
momentum?
we'll get to match momentum, my friend, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Plenty of graphs coming for you.
Oh God!
The
Oh, there you go.
LiveScore
That's-
Watchalong doing
Well,
momentum
Emery
very
looks
sharp.
like he's got the bit between his teeth there. Do you see him? He smells blood.
You might want to go for this shit.
Okay, let's should we have a
Yeah,
little bingo
battle.
update? The powers that be have declared that only the 𝗟𝗃𝗃 cross so far.
What, Emery's not looking sharp enough?
Not yet.
Sharp.
Not yet.
Well, not
apparently.
yet. He ain't going to change.
What, is he
You're
looking
going to go
to
and get changed at
get
half-time.
changed at half time?
Look, I don't know what the powers that be have decided, but this is what I'm
Do you know
told.
what? I need to have a word with the powers that
All right,
be.
okay. Neat, you have a word with the powers that be?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can book
Yeah.
a meeting for half time. We'll have
Yeah.
a chat with him.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
definitely. I will not be doing that. I'm so sorry to the powers. that be.
I literally tweeted this morning when I woke up. I said, Liverpool, please don't make it stressful.
yeah.
That was your
This is
first
the
thought
last
of the day.
thing.
Honest to God, that was my first thought of the day. I woke up and I said, because I told you guys, we don't make it easy.
Well, here's a chance for you. Oh no, they've closed it off straight away.
That's a foul.
That's
Here's a
foul.
foul.
Oh.
It's a silly foul too.
Yeah, I mean, should we have a little look at a touch map? Should we get Bully Diaz touch map up? 2 touches, 1 goal, not bad. So,
I mean,
it's a start as a
not a bad
striker, isn't
start.
it?
That is all you want.
That is what you're looking for.
That is how you build
2
confidence
touches
as
and
a
a
striker.
goal.
That's all right. That's okay. Little set piece opportunity here for Liverpool, though. Good at set pieces recently.
We are, yeah, we are. Konate has been a revelation for us this season. I think he got 3 in 3 at one stage.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. And Robert
Culminating in
said
the
has got
City.
good at taking them. which
Yeah,
is-
well, I hope it's not a loopy cross this time.
Yeah, let's hope it's not a loopy cross.
Yeah, let's get one of his flatter ones. And they might
Yeah,
get
we've
some
got Trent
joy.
back in the team, so I suspect it might
This
be.
is
a
an
Trent.
opportunity for a good Rui save. Got to say.
It is an opportunity, yeah.
How
Hopefully
did
he
not
shouts
get-
Geronimo
Did he not
while
get
he does
the
it as well.
really save in the first leg? He
Not
made
at
plenty,
all.
no?
No, he didn't make any good
he
ones.
didn't
He just
make
kept punching
any.
ridiculous
Oh
things.
yeah, okay.
Right, he
If
kept
they're
just
anything
like-
about me, I'd look at the keeper and go for goal. Look.
Oh
my
no.
God.
Could have gone
Oh.
for goal. He left out
I
half
feel
his
like they
goal
should have
open.
gone for goal.
I'd have been a bit smarter there.
Fabio Aurelio famously once went for goal there, didn't he, against
Yeah,
Chelsea
yeah.
in a semi-final? Or was it-
Yeah, I was thinking Joe Bryan in the playoff final, but yeah,
Yeah.
similar vibes.
I was thinking John McGill's.
My God, look who scored. We were literally taking the mick out of him and asking him if he's Ali Diaz's cousin.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'd like to refrain from the we here.
No, you joined in. I'm sure everyone joined
I
in,
said
right?
he wasn't George Weah's
Hey,
cousin.
Jack, you laughed.
No, you did
laugh.
laugh. Yeah, you're not getting out of that.
Nothing of the sort.
You're not getting out of that. But yeah, they do seem to be far, far more aggressive and
They really want it.
They do
want
really.
it.
You're right. Aggressive is the right word
Yeah.
too. They're really pushed him into errors, and Van Dijk, having to backheel it out of play.
how often do you see that? The
You
question
don't see
arises.
that. That's weird, and he doesn't look happy, does he? As he gets back into the middle, like
It seems like you guys have been pretty much caught off guard. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Guys. You've been caught off
Yeah,
guard.
sometimes you've got to give the opposition credit.
Credit, yeah.
I mean,
It's out of their ground. It's this. They're having a big Pereira.
Who's that?
But yeah, you're right. Like you can't always have things your way, and no matter how good you are,
Are they having a
especially
wee
when a
look
team's
at
got
this?
so much to play for, and
Yeah.
you've got the opposite, got a totally different approach to the game. You
Yeah.
can't help it.
please don't tell me they're having a look at this.
I think that.
Oh my god.
No, we didn't do nothing.
no,
I don't think there's
No, we
anything
didn't
in
do
it,
nothing.
but it's,
It
I can
depends
confirm.
on the referee, on the VAR.
I've got an update. The powers that be have decided. The Emery looking sharp is ticked. Right,
here
okay.
we
We've had a. They
Went
did
to VAR.
There was a VAR
Come
check,
on.
and
VAR
the powers
check.
that be
Bingo.
decided that
Football
that
gone
Emery
too
was.
far, man.
Football's the real winner here.
Come on,
That's
he's even wearing a tie for God's sake.
with a
Come
little
on.
with a little Villarreal badge on it as well. Nice vibes. Yeah, good
Yeah,
stuff.
What more can the man do?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
God, their energy levels are insane
Yeah.
today. Look
They
at that.
want this, and I'm actually so proud of them. I'm so happy. Hopefully, I get to wipe the smile off your face. Chris. Hopefully, I'm hoping for
Proud
it.
of them. Look at you. Proud of them.
Oh, Moreno, that's a great ball.
Oh, did you see that ball, Chris?
Proper
Ooh.
testing them.
Took out all your players there. Ooh.
Apart from the one that headed it away,
Yeah,
but
This is
Jack,
interesting.
whose side are you on here?
Oh,
mate?
I'm me. I'm
Yeah.
the devil's avocado. That's the important role
I
that
hear
I
it.
play to
I hear
everybody
it.
and everyone.
I'm loving this because we don't normally get to see Liverpool do this and have to come through something like
Yeah,
this.
but Dean, you know what this means?
Yeah.
Injury, extra time zone.
I don't want it to be a draw.
Do you know, I don't think, can it end in a draw?
Like,
Oh,
Yeah, of course
2-0,
it can, yeah, yeah.
innit?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, there's no
There's
away
no way
goals.
goals.
There's no way
Any
goals.
2-goal swing to Villarreal.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know what? If Villarreal got to go for it, give us 3.
Yeah.
Give us 3 goals.
Look
I
at
don't
these.
need the extra time.
12
to
minutes
take-
gone.
Basically, nobody keeps Liverpool out, so they are going to need 3 goals.
They're gonna need
Wow, you just
Oh,
cursed
famous
that.
last words. Why did you
You've
have to
just
say
cursed
that?
that.
I did say basically, not no one.
Well, to be honest with you, Brendan Rodgers and Leicester are the only team to keep us out. So
Is that right?
It does happen.
Good start.
Oh, yeah,
And even
that's
that
actually
needed
true.
a Mohamed Salah missed penalty,
Oh,
Sadio
yeah.
Mane clean through, and young Schmeichel playing like senior Schmeichel.
Yeah.
What
so
a
it's rare.
ball that was.
It's rare.
Like, that is absolutely outrageous
Come
from
on,
Diogo
Trent high
Jota.
up. This is
They
where
are
we're. Oh, come on,
so
Trent. You're
fake.
That's
far,
poor
far
from
better than
Trent.
that. You're absolutely
That's
far,
really
far better
poor.
than that. Go on, Naby. Go on, Naby. Nick it from me. That's not a foul.
Oh,
Goal.
Oh.
That is not a foul. See, the ref was falling for it, innit? That's Pereira being hassled.
Naby said he died.
Yeah, yeah. Naby's right. Naby doesn't lie. Very honest player.
Naby doesn't like. He should have given himself a red card in the Carabao Cup final. Then,
Oh look.
if he doesn't lie.
Oh look.
Thiago's
Chelsea.
actually hit the bar here.
Yeah.
That's a really good
It's the
effort.
top of the bar, though.
Did he
No
hit the
way.
bar?
Yeah, it flicks the
Did it
ball.
skim the bar?
It skims the top of
No.
the bar, yeah, it did. Do you miss
Oh,
like
they're on it
ever being
again.
underdogs for a game anymore? Like, you
No.
just expected to win every game.
No.
No,
I mean, that's a
genuine.
simple answer.
No, there's an interesting
I like being an
question.
underdog, yeah.
Oh,
I like being an
no.
underdog.
Yeah, I
Simple.
absolutely
I
love
hate
being
it.
underdog.
I love being an underdog.
100%.
I
In fact,
hate
I
it.
actually dislike not being underdogs.
Well, would you say we're the underdogs in the Premier League race? So we are underdogs.
Yeah, but like not in a single game
No, yeah,
format.
I mean, like
think
in a
is
single
kind of
game like
the-
this.
Like,
Yeah.
Like to this extent, where like they just weren't expected to get anything out of this game. Like that never happens to Liverpool.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's far pleasant, far more pleasant.
winning, yeah.
Literally, I do not miss the days.
How do you
when
know you
we-
support Chelsea? You won for
Hey,
ages.
2015. On this day in 2015, we won the Premier League. Okay,
On
this
this
exact
day.
Yes,
In-
and that's
on
why
this
this day is
day.
going to be a good day for
There you
me
go,
and
another Chelsea.
Villarreal.
It's the ghost goal anniversary as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know.
No. Good day to have a Chelsea and a Liverpool fan in the pack.
Good
My
day.
God,
Oh,
that's another good
Moreno's
cross.
in.
Like, see, one of those ones could fall into the. Oh,
They could score again. There's no doubt about this.
Of course, they could score
I
again.
see
That's the
another goal.
game.
Yeah, but I didn't have before the game. I wouldn't have said they had a chance of scoring two.
oh, you guys.
Guys, you didn't believe. You didn't believe.
Uh,
I can only imagine what the atmosphere is like.
The thing is-
no, I can only
that
imagine
would've
too.
been good.
Turn us
Foul
off and put the sound on.
This should suit Liverpool. Like the game, it opens up. Like the fact that Villarreal are high, the fact that that they are going for it. All of those things should suit Liverpool because in transition, Liverpool are absolutely breathtaking.
We are, but we need to first
Get a handle on the game.
Yeah, that midfield needs to get hold of the game, namely Thiago and Fabinho. They haven't
Yeah.
at the moment. They've been rushed off their feet, which is pretty much what we done to them in the first game.
Yeah.
But it seems as though we're slowly getting back into it now.
Yeah. Well, the intensity that they've started at,
They're not going to keep
they
that
can't
up.
maintain, and
They
it's
can't
a
keep
bit
that up.
like we saw it in the Man City Real Madrid game as well. Like,
Yeah.
you can't keep up these periods of serious intensity. It's a great way to like get yourselves back in the tie, no
Yeah.
doubt, but you've got to ease off at some point.
Yeah,
Did you say
nobody
they
can do
made?
this.
How many changes did you say they made at the weekend? Was it? a
They,
lot?
there was a heavy rotation
Oh, was
at
it?
the
So
weekend.
they'll be fresh. They'll be fairly fresh.
I mean, I can tell you exactly. 5 changes, I think, at the weekend. But I will find out exactly for you.
But
it was-
again, when did you see Thiago put the ball out of play?
No.
Like,
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
that was unforced error.
Very weird.
And look, again, Robertson. That is
you know?
Robertson.
Yeah, I mean they're not in their groove at all here. Like it might have
Against
something to do
Thiago.
with the pitch. Like I don't. It's weird. It's
There's-
definitely
there's
holding
no
up a
Trent,
lot.
come on, use Trent, Naby.
Like
That's a
He's got 2 against 1 there.
yeah. I mean, blaming the pitch for stuff is bad vibes. We've already got through this, haven't we?
but it genuinely is really boggy. This pitch.
No,
or-
but D makes a very good point because he's right. On the first goal, normally
Oh no,
that kind of cross.
no. I was just trying to get a niece.
But normally on that,
Thomas
Normally on that-
got blaming his own pitch for things.
on that first goal, that ball would have definitely bounced higher.
Yeah, of course it would.
And
Yeah.
he kind of caressed that
God.
half volley into that. It wouldn't have.
It wouldn't have happened if
Look,
they had
I'm not making
torrential
excuses.
rain.
Look, people are going to stop
Klopp should
saying.
just blame the weather.
Yeah, exactly. He probably will. To be honest,
Probably will.
if we lose.
When lose. When.
Stop it.
When we lose, we're going to blame the weather.
Grizz, I know you're a fan of momentum. Should we pull up a match momentum chart for their versus? It's the peak of
Oh, wow.
Villarreal's dominance where they scored. So it has them, but it has swung back in Liverpool's favour. as
Yeah.
you're
It
saying,
doesn't
as
feel
the-
like
as the-
that.
Well, I think as
Literally.
the
It doesn't feel like
What are
it's
these
been that
passes,
heavy.
Trent? That was such a simple pass
Well, it's
for
weird
him.
because Liverpool definitely obviously come back, but I wouldn't have said it had been that much of a swing.
Well,
Oh, come on, Thiago, get hold of it and let's
that's
just
what
let's
the
start
match
working on that.
momentum chart says.
Never
Let's start
lies.
working
The
on
match momentum chart never lies.
Never.
The other thing that never lies is the live score widget. So if you're watching this game,
Is this
hang on.
offside?
Oh, it is, but he's missed it.
That at the moment, that live score widget would say big chance, but it would also say offside. There you go, as you can see at the top of your screen. When I'm around my friends and I'm not able to watch the game live, I just watch the live score widget and I commentate on it for them. So you can have the same kind of effect on your friends by downloading the LiveScore app and using the widget.
He probably does do that.
That's what I believe him.
He
I
does. He
honestly
just commentates to
believe
his
you.
friends on games they can't watch.
I believe it.
I like to
honestly.
call them ex-friends.
He did used to do that. There's a commentating app Jack used to just commentate to no one.
Oh yeah, that was true.
you
Sam and I
serious?
used
That
to,
was true.
Yeah, Sam and I used to use a thing called Hot Mic. We'd get the sort of 70 odd people on it, and we'd just.
Are you just commentate?
No, basically you could like tune it to your TV so that the commentary would go like
I'm so
live with the
done.
game.
I'm so done.
It was during lockdown. I wasn't just doing it on like Saturdays
Yeah.
where I could
I was
go
thinking
to
you were
the
doing that
games.
as a hobby,
No,
doing
no,
it
no.
for fun.
We just
They were like, do you want to come on this?
we
I was
wanted
like,
to see what it
"No."
was like. Dean would never come on with us. It was just Sam
You're
and I.
like, yeah, no, I have a life, mate.
No, I'm
yeah.
alright.
We didn't because it was a lockdown.
It was
there was
lockdown,
literally nothing to do. So
Yeah.
we were like,
No, I'm
should we
gonna-
take our hands at
I'm gonna
commentate?
tidy
I
up
quite
the
enjoyed it, I'll be
kitchen.
honest. I like
To be honest, I don't
commentating.
think I could commentate. I'm too reactionary and I'm so dramatic.
I
can't
think you'd
do
be a
it.
good commentator.
I would be so dramatic.
You could be like a co-coms.
Oh no, I'll still be so dramatic.
If it was for like Chelsea TV or something.
If it was, oh, it'd be even more. It has to be a neutral. What do you mean? If it's Chelsea
No, but if
TV,
you're
I'd
Chelsea
get
TV,
fired.
No, surely if it's
you're allowed to
Chelsea
be
TV, you
biased
can
on
be
Chelsea
biased.
TV.
That's
no,
the point.
but the point is, if we're
You're
playing
going to slate the Chelsea
badly,
players.
yeah,
you-
Yeah.
if we're
slag
playing
them off.
badly,
Oh, yeah.
boy, I will not hold back.
That nearly came off. That would have been the most ridiculous control of the ball.
Guys, while you've been talking about hot mics and all sorts, right? Thiago has given the ball away more times in the opening 20 minutes than he has in the last 3 games.
Better
Yeah.
than Fabregas, they said.
Who's they?
No one said that.
I don't know. I'm telling you, Twitter
literally-
was saying it.
You came in here last week and
Yeah.
said this to Rambo, and he
Twitter
literally went,
was saying
"Nah,
it.
you're all right."
No, Twitter was saying it. I have the tweets to prove it, and the
What was-
screenshots.
What would even the reason for that be?
What's that?
Thiago.
Conditions.
What?
The weather conditions.
The weather conditions. The
Yeah.
weather.
He's given the ball away 3 times.
How long did he play in
I'm
Germany
serious
for?
here. You're trying
It
to calm
didn't
me down.
rain.
It
Doesn't
didn't
rain in Germany.
It doesn't
It was-
rain in Germany.
He was at Bayern Munich for years. It never played in it.
It doesn't rain. It only rains in Villarreal. Like it has like its own little microclimate. I'm not genuinely not even.
Is that actually real?
Wouldn't like it does
doesn't
rain.
mean-
It does also rain in other places, but not just like. It's not like the only place on
I'm
earth that
talking
has rain.
about the Germany one.
It's not like as in
No,
it's
that's
in
not
Central
real.
Europe. There is rain. Yeah,
I was
but I
thinking.
don't think there's that much
Man on.
rain. Whereas Villarreal has loads of rain.
No, so they're used
This
to
is the
these
second game in
conditions.
2 years.
Yeah,
where
but
the
it's been
game
on
has nearly
Merseyside for the
called
last
off.
couple of years.
Okay, this makes sense. Yeah, Merseyside. It
That
rains
is
all
true.
the
Loads
time.
of rain.
It's a bit-
Again, Thiago. That is such an unforced error.
Should we have a look at the old position maps?
Yeah, Thiago.
Yeah, let's have a look at Villarreal.
Let's see what
Look how high Diaz is playing.
What's he doing?
He's
He's
chilling.
goal hanging.
Literally, he's goal
Diaz has
hanging.
brought back goal
Are you
hanging for
serious?
the night.
I
Are you
think
serious?
Moreno's
Wait, they
offside
brought-
here, you know.
Are you
I
serious?
think
He
he's
looks
off.
off.
I
Offside.
love that.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
that.
he's off.
Great spot.
That his average position map is offside.
All right, chill out, Chris.
How can I chill out? This is Champions League semi-final and we're 1-0 down against the team that's famous for upsets. They've knocked out Juve, Bayern Munich. Why am I talking them up? No, we need to keep talking them up.
This
So
is the respect level that Villarreal deserve, and I'm
Yeah.
here for it.
It probably
I'm
is,
here
yeah.
for it.
No, I know I've never been disrespectful.
What
to them.
percent chance did I give Villarreal getting through? 5%.
No, you gave him 5% chance of winning the entire
Of winning the
competition,
entire
So you gave him 10% chance of getting through
Getting
this
through.
time, which you said was kind.
I did say that was kind.
I
I
gave-
gave Liverpool a 50%
To be
chance of winning.
To be
it.
honest,
I
I
gave
still
them,
think
I gave them a
still think
7% chance last night on my stream.
7% chance
Yeah.
of winning the Champions League.
No, of getting through.
of getting through to here.
Oh,
They're beating us.
Oh, this
Really?
was pre-first leg, to be fair.
Oh, here you go.
Are you serious?
This 𝗟𝗄𝗃 does
Trent,
not
careful,
care
Trent.
tonight.
Trent, just stand up.
Ooh.
Trent.
Did it go out? Oh, he's
Offside.
off.
Right.
To
𝗟𝗃.
be fair, his average position map does suggest he should be offside at all given points.
But
So
Trent was
there is
rushed
that.
there. He's trying to win the ball when there's no need to. You can't win the ball there. The guy's
If
protecting you.
𝗟𝗃 keeps playing like this, Newcastle are going to buy him like £50 million. He'll be like the star striker in the Premier
He's
League.
not
next season.
He's
offside.
not off.
He is. Let's-
He's not.
No.
That's a tight one, though.
Guys, don't argue with VAR.
That's
It wasn't
definitely-
VAR
that's
that
definitely
gave
not
it.
across the VAR. Imagine, they're like, hang on, hold the
Hang
game for a sec.
on.
We just want to see if this is a corner.
Oh, here you
Ooh.
Salah's first touch.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
poor
here we
pass.
go.
But can Jota get there? Can
That's
Jota get
it.
there?
Ooh.
Not being funny.
Ooh.
The pitch. The pitch is actually really messing up
Handball?
Liverpool's game.
I think he's given an offside.
The pitch is really messing him up, man. Like how slow that was going across the turf.
I don't know what happened there. Where's the handball there, though?
I don't know.
Nothing wrong with that. Is Jota
Look,
offside?
but like-
there?
No.
No.
Look
No,
how
he's
slow that
not.
ball goes.
Liverpool are used to quick passes. when
Yeah,
they're on the
they
counter.
are.
Oh, he's saying the ball's in hand when
Was it
Salah
though?
kicks it.
I don't
He's got
think
his hand
so.
on it and to the floor, I suppose.
Oh,
2
fair
or 1?
enough. Let's see.
One.
Are you not supposed to have 2 hands on the
Yeah.
ball?
Doesn't really know what the rule is. Is that?
Let's see.
Oh.
So, yeah, you'll have kick him for only one.
All right, Wooly, put that energy into your saves, my dear.
That's what happens when you put an ex-Manchester City keeper in goal. Like he's gonna go for it.
What's a bit weird is like what's saying before the game, like Liverpool got the best midfield in the world, and
now they're being
at the moment
ripped.
they haven't really got a midfield.
Did you notice I kept quiet?
Sadio Mane just
I
stuck
noticed
straight
you
out
kept
there.
quiet on that part.
But like even Keita's just stuck it straight out of play.
This is music to
It's
my
very
ears. I'm not
weird.
even going to lie to you. I never really hear this on a regular basis. So hearing about Liverpool be feeling a bit dismantled is music to my ears. Like it just makes me happy.
Look, you got to go through these hard times because it's not a
It's
joke.
one
Champions League.
game,
Hang on. It's not
Champions-
even one game. It's 25.
It's 25
It's
minutes.
Champions. No. What I mean is like Champions League semi-final. Too many people were saying, "Oh, it's a walk."
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
true.
Fair play.
You know, there's a
That's
reason
true.
they're in the Champions League semi-final, and they're a very decent outfit with a very good coach.
An Arsenal fan will tell you otherwise, by the way, about a very good coach.
Yeah, but
we know about the Arsenal fan base. Come on, stop that.
we know about them.
that.
You might see
Also,
them in
like
Champions
just because it
League.
didn't work for Emery Arsenal doesn't mean
Doesn't
he's a
mean
bad
exactly
coach.
like that's not the.
Facts.
Which is fine. He's also like a coach who is willing to sacrifice league positions in order to prioritise cup competitions.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work for everybody, right? And especially if you're looking at the difference between being able to attract new players and not. You know, you look at Villarreal here, and to be honest, you look at the magnitude of the club and the kind of monetary value of it, and you're thinking, well, it doesn't really matter if Villarreal, you know, what's the calibre or size of player that Villarreal can attract, whether they're Champions League or not, is very different to that of what Arsenal could attract if they're Champions League or not, because of that makes such a difference to kind of the transfer kitty and their transfer pool. So an Arsenal fan might tell you that being in the Champions League is better than going on a long cup run. A lot of teams would tell you different.
That is a very interesting stat that we just saw there.
The possession.
Yeah. Look at that. Thiago, number 4 pass. Unbelievable. This is. I can't believe this. Thiago's 4 passes.
Do you know what? Maybe we should have a sip of our water every time.
Did you see
Thiago
that?
doesn't miss
You'll be in the
pass.
toilet.
If he gave a thumbs up there, I would have lost it.
Smash the bingo
I
card.
would have lost it. And then Anita would have laughed on top.
I would have laughed
And then that would have
my
made me
head
look-
off.
yeah.
God, I could actually go home if you did that. I'd go home and be satisfied. I wouldn't need to see the rest of the match. I'd be so satisfied.
Come on, Thiago.
You have a twisted sense of enjoyment, Nate, I've got to say.
Do you know what? Liverpool fans have just had it so easy, so comfortable this entire season. So watching this, I'm telling you, it's making my blood boil. Like, I'm really excited over this.
Here's a stat for you. 𝗂𝗟 Diaz's goal after 2 minutes and 51 seconds is the earliest Liverpool have conceded in the Champions League since April 2018 when they conceded to
Atletico Madrid.
no,
Oh,
Man City.
Man, I was just going to say.
Oh, the
Man
Sterling
City.
game.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
We were talking about that.
Liverpool
yeah.
won that game though, didn't they?
Yeah, you were
Or
talking about how
they
they
progressed.
turned it
at the
around.
How
very
we
least.
calmed it down. Yeah, we've got to say since then we have. I guess I don't know what to say.
It's a
We've got-
bit more basketball-y than I was
Yeah.
expecting. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to be. Ooh,
oh that's a
there we go.
foul.
That's and also, Fabinho was pretty much inch perfect the whole first leg, right? That's no Villarreal counters, which is what they were trying to do because Fabinho just ran the midfield. Just can't get a foot in here. And now they have the old free kick in the dangerous early take. That's
Do you know what? I know he's not the most technical of players and whatnot, but Jordan Henderson in these scenario situations,
Yeah.
you know, you always want a Jordan Henderson on the
You
pitch.
do,
What do you
yeah.
expect from him in these kind of situations?
What do you mean?
calm it
Like
down.
when he comes in on the pitch in these type of situations, what do you expect?
Focus and order.
Yeah.
He commands that. He expects focus and order, and that's what you need in the opening 5 minutes of a Champions League semi-final.
just, you know, you don't want to concede
Yeah.
after 3 minutes.
You know, and
Chris, we have a question from you from a viewer, so let's pull this up. He wants to know about what you do in the front three. Do you prefer Mane, Diaz, Salah, or Mane, Jota, Salah?
Ooh.
Look, that's such a hard one. That's like asking, who's your favourite?
Is your favourite son?
Yeah, exactly. Look, you've got to say at the moment, for me, it's Mane, Diaz, and Salah.
Yeah.
That seems to be the most dynamic, quick, sort of strength, everything. We've got a variety of like sort of attackers there in Mane, Diaz, and Salah. So, but yeah, I didn't grumble with this lineup, so I'm not going to suddenly start saying this is not the right. Mind you, saying that, I think tonight's game would have been really good for Bobby Firmino.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, that's one kind of miss
Yeah, I don't think it's a mistake to not start with Diaz tonight at all.
Yeah.
I think
But
this
you're
is
right,
the thing,
there
with
are
so much quality you can
This is
rotate. Like, that's the
unbelievable.
point about it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that's
And I
what
mean,
it's meant to
Jota
be.
was been like the go-to guy. Like, until Diaz arrived, it looked like Jota was going to be the like prime starter.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 for the big games, especially Champions League.
Yeah.
And that only started to change once Diaz asserted himself so quickly.
And also part of that is the fact that Diaz came in and I think probably as a kind of rotating piece for Sadio Mane, who went into the middle and was like, "Oh, I'm unbelievable here, by the way. Like, I can do this really well." And they were like, Jota must have been like, "That's my role." Yeah.
But the thing is, Jota showed in his last performance where we played, my mind's gone blank now, who did we just play in the last? Newcastle. It was a much improved performance from Jota as well, but that's what competition does.
The competition.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, Ali, that's yours.
Yeah, fair. I don't want to rub it in further, Chris, but I'm going to put up a Thiago pass map.
Yeah, I don't want to see this one. This is ugly. This is probably, my God, don't laugh like that.
How can you say it's ugly? I'm so
That
done.
is so ugly to see.
Yeah,
It's not the prettiest.
It's not
pass
nice,
map.
is
Pretty
it?
much like
Yeah.
half
You
passing.
never see that much pink on the Thiago pass map.
Yeah, referee's done well there because they're diving all over the place now. Come on, play Trent, Naby. Why we seem to be doubting ourselves in every attack.
You're quite dithery.
Yeah, that's the word. Dithery.
Don't tend to do that. It's
No,
'cause
we
of the
don't.
pitch.
We're so okay.
Weather.
Weather. But saying that, we should be used to it by the second half.
They're a bit used to the weather by the second half. They have umbrellas. It's not even raining anymore.
No. Dean, do you want to put up your LiveScore app and let us know what's going on in the Championship?
In the
Very,
Championship,
very important game in the Championship tonight, which
a
said we keep it
massive
all
game
over it.
of Championship action. Who's making it to the Premier League? Bournemouth or Nottingham Forest? 72 played. Bournemouth 0, Nottingham Forest 0. Bournemouth remain in second position in the Championship. But Forest score a late winner. That is turned on its head.
Come on, Forest, you got this.
Very intriguing. Very intriguing. That's where part of the drama is tonight. Interestingly, in that game, they're also playing in yellow and red. So it really is all yellow and red everything tonight. Do you remember last week, Needs,
Last
to
week
start?
was the same thing, innit?
Well, obviously,
Wasn't it?
if you
Yours playing
if you
yellow
put
and
both
red?
of these teams in their away kits, they'd
Oh,
still be in red and yellow.
yeah.
Very exciting. These are the kind of things that make football what it is. Let's see. That's football heritage right there.
They should have done that.
Yeah, they should have played in their reverse kits to confuse each other.
Yeah.
Really would have put the cat amongst the proverbial pigeons, huh?
What?
Right. Let's see what Liverpool can do here.
I
They
love
can,
your
Or
slogan.
is there a
I
Trent
love
loopy
it.
cross bingo?
No,
That was-
Trent
that was
Lucy
a trick.
Cross, isn't it?
What was
what
that?
on
Mane
earth
just.
was that?
This is unbelievable what we're doing. Mane, you better
Poetry.
foul him
That's
or
what
win
it
back.
was.
So un-Liverpool.
It was poetry.
This is so, that's the,
Do
that's
you know
it,
what?
so
Is this on Liverpool or
Yeah,
have Liverpool
totally
just
un-Liverpool.
not really been tested this season?
I mean, they've been tested. They've
Have
played against
Liverpool not been tested
They
this
played
season?
one of the greatest
Philosophical
games of the
question
season
there.
against Man City, like the highest quality game I've probably ever seen.
But they're used to playing each other. Now Liverpool's being tested by young Villarreal,
Young
and they seem to be
Villarreal.
struggling.
The
Just
young
find that
Villarreal
interesting.
Esquire. Like, what is this? Francis
Oh,
Coquelin.
God.
This is the real
step
Needs.
over.
This is
how
the
she
real
normally
me.
talks when she's
Yeah.
not
I'm
in
not sure
studio.
that
This
this
is the real
team are the
me.
one.
front three. Well,
In
actually,
her
all
Kensington mansion.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I live in Surrey now.
Wow.
I'm gonna shut it off.
Yeah.
It's actually awful. I'll shut it off.
I quite liked it.
Thank
I
you.
vaguely
Quite
do.
suited you.
You did miss a fun bit where Francis Coquelin tried to do a step over and forgot the ball. That was
I
was
mean,
enjoyable.
I've seen him do that before.
Yeah, it's not a
Who was
first.
it? Coquelin?
Coquelin, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not what. If you were like, what is Francis Coquelin good at? I wouldn't be like step overs. So you know,
Way Thiago complete the pass.
put on the bingo sheet.
I'm not joking. It's that
Thiago
bad.
completes
It's
pass.
that bad today. And then Trent just
Trent
aimless ball
decides to
game.
do it instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Klopp must be absolutely fuming right now.
I'll tell you what
Someone
changes
like
though,
us.
like you wouldn't have thought like scoring a goal tonight would have been like real proper elation for a Liverpool fan, but I feel like Liverpool scoring a goal at this stage is going to feel like proper relief and like
yeah,
big,
absolutely.
like that away end will go absolutely mental if Liverpool
yeah.
score because like it will just be like
Yeah,
phew.
yeah, exactly.
Do you know what? We should have had Klopp wild celebration on the bingo card this time
Oh, that
around
would
than
have been a
last time.
brilliant one.
Yeah, I'm sure I can picture.
Did we tick that
Klopp.
one off or not?
We did,
Did
but
we, like,
it was
fake
kind
tick
of
it
like
off?
faked it,
Yeah.
yeah. But I feel like if Liverpool do get a goal, Klopp is gonna go mental. Like he's gonna go wild.
It's still
think?
raining, right?
Oh yeah, still very wet.
Is it raining? Or is it an
That's
excuse?
Thiago. And that's an
So-
awful pass by Konaté again.
I'm so sorry. You guys have been awful.
Yeah, we have.
Awful.
Yeah, this hasn't
Is
been
anyone
great.
tracking that run? We saw that from here. Look at this.
It just,
Absolute no
the whole,
No.
the whole thing needs to be slowed down from
Yeah.
Liverpool's perspective.
And we've
It's-
got the players to do it in Naby and Thiago, but they've not been given any time. Fair play to Coquelin and Lo Celso.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Capu's been everywhere.
Yeah, I like Capo. Did you guys see his interview? I thought it was brilliant.
Which one?
Afterwards, after the game, where he got, because before the game he was saying it's pain.
He
They were
was like,
what's
"It's
it like
hell,"
to play
yeah.
hell? That's it.
Oh yeah. I
And
did
they
see
asked him
that,
afterwards,
yeah.
and he goes, "I told you guys before it's hell," and he was laughing about it. It was brilliant.
Oh, good lad, man.
Yeah.
Question: if you had a chance to change something in this game right now from Liverpool's perspective, what are you changing? Because I'm
Thiago
thinking.
start completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking take him off.
No, even though it seems as though Fabs, have a word. Look at this.
I love how you stop
Did you just see
mid-sentence.
what
You're
happened?
You
like,
couldn't talk. You cannot
No, but
focus.
I've never seen us this bad for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out which game was the last time we were this bad, and I'm struggling.
Yeah. What were you like in that
PSG
Champions League
away,
game you lost to
2019.
Inter?
Yeah, but kind of a dead rubber
Yeah.
kind of thing. So we weren't brilliant, but we weren't this bad.
No.
Because this
That's
means.
a very, very good
This actually
tackle.
means something, whereas that
Do you know
was
what I
done. Yeah.
this is
Are
a
you sure that's not a
semi-final,
foul? Of
mate.
course it's a foul. Exactly. How many times? He's saying he's fouling me every single time.
It's okay.
Let's say
it's
2-0 is the
alright.
most dangerous lead in football.
Oh yeah.
Raul Albiol looks a lot like King Leonidas.
Who?
It's you know the guy from 300.
Oh yes.
You seen 300?
No, I don't even know what
It's
he's
Gerard Butler as
Yeah.
a Spartan.
Yeah. Save that. I think they might get it.
Sounds unrealistic. I wouldn't have watched it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I'm like that. I hate watching
funny enough,
unrealistic things.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you on so many things, Dean. But this is a story. I mean, it's probably. I'd say it's been dramatized for the big screen. But,
But what's
the
your
story of the
favourite-
300 Spartans at the hot gates of Thermopylae is
But what's
a
your
true story.
favourite unrealistic thing ever to watch?
Favourite unrealistic thing ever to watch?
Bridgerton.
Game of Thrones.
Bridgerton. Oh, Game of Thrones, 100%.
Because how unrealistic is that? But it's
Walking
still.
Dead's mine.
Do you know what? The Walking Dead just
Yeah.
dragged.
Oh, it
God,
did. I gave
it
up. I had to give up.
dragged.
It's still going on.
I can like, what happens? They're zombies. They eat people. What's next?
How did they manage to carry it on?
I have
watched this
no
mad-
idea.
I
There's
did
like
watch this
three
mad
other
program
ones.
Ain't
where
the main character still the
the
main
TV
character?
won the
I thought his name.
championship, scored
How's he not
7-0
there?
3 times in
We've
the
just given
season.
it to them.
Oh my days.
Our midfielder just given it to him, and it's 2 against 1.
Come on!
And this could be a
Oh,
penalty.
Oh, pen!
It's a pen.
Oh,
Is it? He hasn't
oh
done it.
no, VAR.
It was a bit 50-50.
VAR.
It was a bit 50-50.
No, 75-25.
Oh my days,
VAR.
that was-
Guys, this
Right
could be
now.
a penalty.
VAR. VAR. No,
Oh.
don't high five each
He's
other.
not even listening. Oh, he's shouting. The ref's shouting at the Villarreal players.
He said he's got
Do
They
you
go
know
that way,
what?
man. They.
Do you know what?
Guys.
If they take the VAR, the ref doesn't have a say. Oh, come on.
He gets
Mate.
he might win it.
Let's see.
That is a pen.
That's a pen.
That is a pen.
It's a pen.
He
That's
needs
a
to
pen.
give that.
Well, I'm not sure.
He's
Wait.
knocked.
No, no,
Hey,
no,
look,
no.
he's got the ball.
No, he ain't.
Alisson has
No,
not. He's
no, he
clattered
ain't.
the guy.
He
He's
clattered
clattered Lo Celso. And
That's
he's just
a
taken the ball as a
penalty.
circumstance of clattering Lo Celso.
Look, that's the ball.
That's a penalty.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, it probably.
It might be a harsh penalty, but it's a penalty.
That's not a penalty at all.
Oh,
No, he's not
come
going to
on,
give it.
bro.
But it is dodgy. It is dodgy.
Let's see.
If he'd given it on the pitch, he's not being overturned.
It's not gonna be
But
overturned.
he's not going to overturn it the other way.
The ref as well has set his stall out because he's shouted at the Villarreal players without even
Oh,
watching it.
they're
And he's
all
like, I can't change my mind now.
I think he's
What's going on here?
I think he's got a little wee bit lucky, but I don't think he'll get. I don't think the penalty will be given.
That's not.
Liverpool's defence is like The Walking Dead.
Well, that wasn't even defense. That wasn't even. that,
What's the most unrealistic thing I've seen? This Liverpool team.
This
Like,
Liverpool
This
team.
Liverpool team
This
pretending
ain't
to be
real.
Liverpool. Like,
This is not real. This is a fake ass
yeah,
team.
it's like about a fake team. This is so unreal.
and that was a midfield again, giving it away.
Yeah.
Unforced error.
I think Emery's trying to prove a point here to English football fans. Like,
No, that's
I'm
not a
too
penalty.
Is
sure.
Guys, you
VAR
just-
not going to look at it? I want VAR to look at it.
They will definitely look at it.
They have
They
to
might
look
have just
at it.
decided to get on with it.
Oh, God.
I'd be
Wow.
annoyed. If I was a Villarreal fan, I'd be annoyed.
I'd be
I
really
mean, it would be.
annoyed.
Let's have a look at how Villarreal are attacking because it's all going down the.
I don't
right.
think they checked
That
it.
is not what you normally see with Liverpool. Most teams attack down Liverpool's right. Everything's going down Liverpool's left.
Yeah. I spotted Andy Robertson
This
as
is
a
a
weakness.
case of you. We will never have said this at the start, but it's a case of
Get to half time.
Get to half time.
Get the heads down.
No easy
Do you know
games
what?
at Villarreal.
Villarreal need that 2-0 before half time because Klopp is going to drill it into Liverpool's head.
There is 6% chance we're going to be this bad again in the second half.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
Triple sub at half time.
Anita, you asked me what I would do. I would Hendo for Keita.
Hendo, that's what
45 minutes, Hendo for Keita.
Hendo has to come on.
He
One,
has
we need him
to.
for bingo. Two, he can assert himself on this game.
Bingo, the most important part
Bingo
of
is
this.
the
Bingo, the most important
We've all
part.
come for Watchalong bingo.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
They're here and they're thousands.
The Villarreal fans, by the
What are
way.
you doing tonight, mate? I've got to log on to
absolutely
LiveScore to watch that bingo.
Yeah.
Love
Like
Can
Queen
you
of
imagine
Bingo
that,
Denise
though?
is back. Like,
Do you know
Obviously
what?
got
I
watch it.
tune into Me Too.
This is why she got into football broadcasting.
How many
bingo. We've
Yeah,
got four
got
more
four
left,
left.
actually.
it
Yeah.
started really fast, but it
Yeah, we
slowed
started
down
fast.
since
No
then.
very save. He hasn't had to.
I'm waiting for Salah.
Right, can you pick out a
Salah
pass?
to work
No,
some
Salah
magic.
playing.
He's,
Of course you can't.
Yeah. He's
Honestly.
barely touched the ball.
Robertson.
Barely.
Well, I
Footballer
can't
of the
think of
year
one
is not-
player that's been semi-decent, actually.
I mean,
Yeah, no, that's just a
yeah,
fair point.
Yeah,
Van
that's
Dijk's done
actually
alright.
true.
Nah.
Van Dijk's been a little
Look at
bit
this.
There you go.
shaky. Oh, you messed it up.
Capu's still got it though.
Ooh.
Oh, he's in.
Go on, darling.
He's in. It's 2-2.
Coquelin.
It's 2-2. How's Coquelin scoring a header at the far post? How is Coquelin doing that?
Arsenal's finest.
Hey.
Arsenal's finest.
Wow.
This is bringing me so much joy.
Oh my Look at
Come
Van Dijk's
on,
face.
keep the hope alive.
What a leap.
Keep the hope alive. Look at that. Look at that. That's when you believe. That's what happens when you believe when you're the underdog. That's what happens.
What would you say?
This is
Again-
why it's better to be the underdog.
Huh?
I've been an underdog for 10 years.
Again, it started from Robertson
Everything going down that Villarreal
Everything.
putting the ball out of play. No,
Everything.
remember when I said, can you find a pass?
No.
I agree.
Mate,
Bro, I am
Capu's
so
done a
sorry.
Cruyff turn and crossed it in.
It's a beautiful
and then
dink, isn't it?
Coquelin's out jumping Trent to score a header.
Look at that. That's
what is this? How tall is Coquelin?
Capu to Coquelin.
Isn't
That's
Coquelin like
that's
my
the
height?
North London link there.
This is ridiculous.
Wow.
I'm so giddy.
Find
they're
Mane.
in.
Find Mane first time. Come on, Diogo.
Right, this place must be jumping.
It is jumping. They
Look
are
at 'em.
literally jumping. Look at it.
This is crazy.
Do you know what's so crazy? I can literally hear the people in the background like screaming at the TV. They're proper screaming.
It's wow. This is this Cruyff turn's stunning. Bang.
Look at him.
Create
That-
Tackers.
I'm Trent, that's not okay.
Look at
What,
Alisson.
dink out.
Trent is not, this isn't okay. To get out jumped like that by Coquelin at the far post.
But everyone always
He's got the leap on
He's
him.
got the run and
Yeah.
the
The
leap.
run and the jump. That's I don't
mean-
think that's all Trent's fault there, man.
Where I am with Dean is he could absolutely make more of a challenge to put him off.
Challenge,
Oh,
that's what I mean. I'm
yeah.
not saying he has to win the header.
Yeah. Not a
So,
free
like, by
header.
the
He's
time
giving him a
that's
free
finished,
header.
He's 2 yards off him. He's like,
He's giving him a free header.
he's too weak almost there.
Dean, you might want to reassess your percentage.
Yeah, well, you know that half time.
Well, luckily, Neat said we can reassess our predictions at half time.
Yeah.
So we'll have to
See,
do
I
them
told
again.
you. I told
Handy
you.
says
I'm
we're
going to
all
believe
wrong.
in them. I told you.
We're all
Ask
wrong.
me in 3 to 4
Hang on, you went
minutes.
for a 1-1 draw.
And I told you, ask me again at half time. This is why. I had the belief.
I said
I
ask me
knew
10
it was
minutes
going to
from
be
the
a
end.
couple of goals for
I love you,
Villarreal.
but you
I
are
knew.
just making up your own rules.
Yes.
Mate, that's how she lives her life.
That's
and we
how
all
I
know
live
that.
my life.
Oh dear.
It's Neat's world.
I can tell you that Bournemouth have scored.
Bournemouth have scored,
Bournemouth
yeah.
have scored, which
Kiefer
means
Moore,
that-
it's 1-0 Bournemouth, and they're going to be promoted to the Premier League.
My God, they're
I was really hoping for Forest. I'm tired of seeing the same old
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah,
When was the last time Nottingham Forest was in the Premier League?
20 years.
Jesus.
Long time.
They won the Champions League, didn't they? The Champions League winners,
They won the
right?
European Cup, yeah.
Or European Cup.
Yeah, won even the Champions League a long time.
That's why I want them in the league. Another team that can say that Arsenal.
I loved it for us to come up, yeah.
Yeah, I love them in the league. Grizz, you're right, bro.
You'll be alright, man.
Yeah.
He's assessing the situation.
Well,
He's-
we said we're going to do this, and look, there you go. Thiago's lost it again. And Robertson and Thiago well, no, I'm not going to pick out individuals. No,
You picked out
no,
Thiago for quite a while.
No, I'm not going to pick out individuals. It's the worst thing to do in this situation. It's a horrible team.
Well, mate, this is a very, very rare feeling for you. I mean, it doesn't happen.
Well, it shows from my reaction. I don't know how to react.
Yeah, you literally
This
don't
is
have to
like,
react.
it's about rolling you back 15 years.
Yeah, Roy Hodgson.
Hey, don't disrespect Sir Roy and the company of Fulham fans, please. In fact, I was going to say this game reminds me a bit of Fulham Juventus.
When was that?
2010.
This is 2010.
Oh God, true Fulham
How's that a
fans.
foul? They're just acting. Mohamed Salah putting in a foul. How unrealistic is that?
It's worse than Walking Dead, this. Mo Salah's been non-existent so far. I know, like this. I don't know if this game really suits him, but
Is that a foul?
No, not for me.
not at all.
Not
Look
for
at the
me.
fans.
Look at the place.
No, fair play to them.
Why,
It literally
why
is
wasn't
jumping.
the fans thing on the bingo card? I must ask.
What?
Why wasn't the fans going wild on the bingo cards?
Nish, you're going to have to...
Neats, that is above my pay grade.
yeah, you're going to have to put it
Yeah.
up to the powers
Yeah.
that be,
Do
I'm
you know
afraid.
what? Yeah,
Organise another
Yeah.
meeting.
I'm going to organise
You've got
another
two
meeting.
meetings at half time.
Yeah, don't worry, I will be back at half time.
She's going to have a couple of Zoom calls while
Yes.
we're all here, just chatting
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. If
Guys,
I
this
disappear, don't
this
be
could get
alarmed.
worse.
Oh, imagine it goes 3 before half time.
They
And they could have
need
had a
a
pen.
card.
Yeah,
telling you.
we need Diaz and
It
Henderson
was
at
a
half
pen, I'm
time.
telling you. And I'm
Liverpool had a
surprised.
shot.
Hey?
I Liverpool had a shot.
Definitely not on target.
No.
I think we've had a couple of shots like Jota. Oh.
There was that Jota one that was
there was one
blocked,
that took
but
off.
it then
Yeah.
came back for offside.
Was
So that
Thiago's a
wouldn't
shot?
count, would it?
Thiago's one got pulled back
I'll
for
tell
a
you
foul.
how, check this. On
Liverpool
the
had a couple
LiveScore
of
app,
shots.
you can check the stats.
Oh, okay. While you're at it, you can look at the widget, which is my favourite
can.
thing to do with my
It
friends.
says Villarreal 2, Liverpool 0, shots on target. Villarreal 2, Liverpool 0.
So every shot on target's gone.
Every shot on target in this game so far
Well,
has
look,
gone in.
In these kind of games, that's what you need as the underdog. So
Needs
fair
to be
play
clinical.
to them. I'm not going to take anything away from them. What I will say is we're absolutely shambolic, but fair play to them, man.
We're talking today about how this could be a defining week overall in Liverpool, for Liverpool and Man City. Like, not only did you both have Champions League semis, but you both have got your toughest fixtures really in the Premier League run-in at the weekend too. And I was like, well, I expect Liverpool to beat Spurs. And I still do. But like, if they lost tonight, if they did go out tonight, who knows? I don't know like how it changes.
No, I
Either
think if
makes
they got
Liverpool-
out tonight, it could be bloodbath at the weekend.
Yeah.
Could be
You know, like,
bloodbath.
you know when
It
like
could be
teams get
complete
angry. We were
curtains.
talking about Napoli like this the other day, right? When as soon as they were out of the race for the Scudetto, they went and battered Sassuolo 6-1. That's a team angry at their own failures.
Yeah.
I can imagine Liverpool doing something like that.
Hang on. What do we all think is going to happen here? Who do we think is going through?
2-2.
Yeah, Liverpool's going to come out in the second half and they're going to plummet.
So you
them
still
into
think
goal.
Liverpool going through?
Do you know what? No. Ask me at half time. Ask me at half
What
time.
do you
It
mean?
is
It is
half-time.
Oh, is it
half-time.
half time already? Sorry,
It's
guys. I wear
it's
glasses.
1
I couldn't
second
see
there,
the-
guys. It's half time.
I could not see the
Ask
clock,
me
honestly.
at half
We'll
time,
ask
there's
you
1
again
second
now.
to go.
Neats, who's going through?
I think Villarreal could possibly pull this off.
Right.
Yes. And you know what? I wish I was in Villarreal because I'm so sure the streets would be popping right now.
To be fair, there's
Absolutely
nothing in
popping.
Villarreal. Like, it's just,
But the celebrations would make the stay better. No?
This is madness. Can Villarreal actually be in a Champions
can.
League final?
no, they can't. I still think Liverpool. I mean, yes, they can. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Of course, they can, but I don't think they will.
All the teams that have been in this competition this season and Villarreal end up in it, like
Really things have
PSG,
happened.
Chelsea, Liverpool, Bayern and Villarreal.
Stranger
get to the
things have
final.
happened.
Chris, when was the last time? Can you remember a Liverpool performance like this, as abject as this?
No, I genuinely can't. I'm struggling to think of one as bad as this. Even I'm trying
PSG
to. I'm trying.
2019. That was bad.
Yeah, but that was bad. But
In the
again,
groups.
yeah, group game. Yeah, but they were again. They were brilliant, inspired. Yeah, it's pretty much inspirational from Villarreal, and it's pathetic from us.
I also think the fact that this is a semi-final, it makes it just that bit more embarrassing for Liverpool.
I don't
as well.
know. It's like it doesn't feel like anything's working. I think that's the
Yeah.
really interesting thing about it. Like, it's not like Liverpool have switched off twice and conceded two, and you'd be like, okay, annoying, but it just doesn't feel like anything is clicking, and that's the kind of really weird thing with
Joking
this.
aside, we joked
Yeah.
about the weather and the conditions,
Yeah.
but has played a part, but that's not an excuse.
Yeah.
It's just one of the reasons why. In fact, their passing hasn't been brilliant either. They've sort of got us into areas where we don't like it, and that's not like us. They've put us into, into sort of confrontations, one-on-one battles, and they're winning them. They're winning every single battle against our players.
Here's a tweet here. It says Liverpool's average pass success rate this season is 84%.
Must be the lowest.
Their worst of the season was 74% at Chelsea.
50?
The first half tonight is 66%, and the guy, it's Andrew Beasley who's tweeting this, and he said, "I'm surprised it's even 66%."
I'm very surprised at that.
Yeah.
Should we pull up a couple of things? First of all, I want to just talk about Francis Coquelin, who has been remarkable. Look at this for a heat map. He has been everywhere.
I'm looking up how tall he is. That's all I want to know. I'm not worried about this map.
Mate, it doesn't matter how tall you are if you've got a leap like that.
Yeah, that leap was
That was
a
like
bit
a
wild.
salmon.
It just says leaps like a salmon.
He did leap like a salmon.
He's 30 years old and he's 1.78 metres. That's no good to me.
No, I'm afraid I don't work in
What is that,
those measurements. Let's pull up
5'10"?
Liverpool. Let's pull up Liverpool's average
5'10"?
position map
5'11"?
because
Roughly.
this is a lot deeper than we're used to seeing Liverpool, Grizz. And look, that Sadio Mane kind of inverted forward role, right, where we kind of seen him stretch the line for them. And then this time we've seen that switch over, as you said, with Mane on the left. And Jota's dropping really deep, and it's not giving that outboard at all.
It is that if that's the average position map, that is very supportive. Look, it just shows you, it's indicative of mentally we've dropped 15, 20 yards. We don't play this deep normally.
Look how deep Fabinho
and it's playing into their hands.
Like, it's almost having three centre backs, right?
Yep. I mean, this was a brilliant cross. Don't get me wrong, that was a brilliant cross.
It's two brilliant crosses, actually.
It's two brilliant crosses.
Both goals are brilliant crosses. But just putting them in those areas is just something that, not pressuring the cross.
Yep, absolutely.
Like,
Jamie Carragher says Henderson and Diaz at half-time, please.
Great minds think
for
alike.
who?
For Jota and Naby.
Jota and Naby, okay.
Possibly even Thiago. Possibly. I wouldn't have no qualms. Big calls from big managers.
That's true.
Thiago's probably as bad as Naby.
Such a turnaround from the first leg, like this midfield. But
Thiago was the best player on the park by such a distance of the first leg.
But that's why this is all the more impressive from Villarreal, because Unai Emery has found a way to turn this.
Well, we talked about Gerard Moreno, right? And we talked about the fact that they were playing two strikers. And those two strikers are forcing Liverpool backwards. And it's not that playing on the counter. And maybe that is another stroke from Unai Emery. Yes, obviously, Danjuma's injury is a forced change. But the fact that these are two strikers who are willing to play, especially Billy Deal, we saw that map of how high he was. I imagine he's dropped a bit since then.
Yeah.
He's been offside less anyway. But, you look at that and he is stretching off the back. Moreno's dropping in to link that play. And suddenly there's these things opening up. Whereas in the first leg, everything that Villarreal tried to do was Dani Parejo trying to pick passes from deep. And in this game, it just feels like they've got far more control of the tie. The first leg felt like they were trying to counterpunch and it didn't work. This is a much more cohesive performance.
It's an unbelievable performance. It's an unbelievable performance.
At some point, Liverpool have been bad, but how much of that is forced by an incredible...
you've got to give them credit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In this situation, you've got to give them credit.
By the way,
And
guys,
that's what's
sorry, I'll be right back. I'm going to speak to the
you
powers
gotta have
that
your
be.
meetings.
Yeah, I'm going to go
mates.
have
Good
my
luck.
meeting.
Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Report back.
Thank you. I will do. See you in a sec.
But this is what the Champions League brings out of people, right? Because we saw a Man City Real Madrid game. Like Man City, they schooled Real Madrid for a massive part of that tie. We were sat here saying this is some of the best football I've ever seen, and they came out of it and they'd won 4-3, and it was it's still a good win, but it's not as good as it could have been. And then you get this, and Villarreal have put in an equally impressive performance. It's slightly different football, but it's still massively impressive. And that's what the Champions League does to all these players. It means so much to everyone now. The Champions League is why you play football at this level, isn't it? This is your stage. And for these players, even more so at Villarreal, to get to a Champions League final, which is never going to happen again, probably.
No, I think so. Let's look at Liverpool pass map to... that's a Villarreal heat map. Let's try and we'll get a Liverpool pulse map up.
That was just
set.
fire.
Well, there was just
fire.
It's worth pointing out that they have been everywhere. But you look at these things and you think, Grizz, there's also an element. You just said a minute ago that big managers made big calls, right? But there's also an element here of big players step up on the big stage, right? And we were talking about Kevin De Bruyne before the game and how of late he feels inevitable. Liverpool need one of their players to step up and take this by the scruff of the neck, right?
Absolutely, but we've got big players in every position. Like you've mentioned Kevin De Bruyne, and he has, but he comes from a midfield from Man City, and he's the standout in terms of that. He's almost got that Steven Gerrard about him, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Sort of, and we've got that in each position. Like sort of Van Dijk should be that, Fabinho should be that, and then Mo Salah should be that. So I'm looking at them, and they've probably been as bad as anyone else. Those three players I've mentioned, I can't think of a more.
I think Van Dijk's probably been, for me, Liverpool's best player, but that's not saying very much.
That's not saying much at all. Yeah, I mean Trent and Robertson. Yeah, they rightly so. They're given the plaudits because they're out of this world. Today,
both being attacked.
Look at this.
Both being attacked a lot.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
While we watch a replay of 𝗟𝗃𝗃𝗲 crossing it to Coquelin, do you want to hear a full rundown of Francis Coquelin's career goals?
Oh, not really, but go on.
Well, he's only scored 5. This was goal number 5 of his career. He scored one other this season against Athletic Club. Then he scored in 17-18 against Malaga, in 13-14 against Slovan Liberec, and in 10-11 against Rennes. That's it. He just scored like one of the biggest goals we'll ever see in the Champions League potentially. So, what's a moment for him?
How do Villarreal play now in the second half?
Well, it's going to be.
How do you think they set up now?
Well, what they could do is they could go defensive and play how they always play and try and force this into extra time. But I don't.
I generally, like I said to you guys, I think they should go for the kill. We are rattled.
The only thing I would say is that basically Villarreal have to judge what happened, because if Liverpool come out here in full Liverpool and Diaz angry Klopp mode, and Klopp's absolutely laid into Liverpool at half time and they come out on fire, then Villarreal are going to have to weather the storm a little bit. But if they come out and it's more of the same, then why wouldn't you go for it? Yeah. Like, it would be absolutely nuts not to try and get this done in normal time. The longer you give Liverpool, the longer you give them a chance of being just what they are, which is if not the best team in the world, then on a par with the best teams in the world.
When do you see Mo Salah frustrated and showing it with the defence and the rest of the team? Like, he actually shows it after this goal.
Yeah. It's an absolutely ridiculous dig out from ꞌ𝗏𝗃. I think maybe we sometimes
Watch Mo Salah's reaction.
To lose Salah.
He is angry.
Yeah, but Salah is furious.
He's just so on Liverpool. Diaz warming up, by the way, at half time. He's the only guy apparently out there warming up.
Yeah. Straight for Jota. That's the first one, and then Henderson won't be long.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, Henderson's not the first one. Like,
I'm surprised as well.
I'm not,
leadership
because
in there.
also the only thing. Yeah, I completely agree with all of those things. But actually, what we've not seen is Liverpool be able to transition at all. Like, and you give the ball to Luis Diaz on a wing and just let him go. It's literally wind him up and.
But you can't really do that on this pitch because it's stopping. You can't run with it.
It's going to be interesting to see.
You can't run with the ball on this pitch.
But he also is the kind of player who can knock it. We saw a couple of goals for Porto earlier this season, right, where he will just knock it and get after it. And I don't mean it in the terms of like kick and run.
Like, I don't think it's a coincidence
spot a defender
that
and be able to pace them around the side, and that's. I think maybe what Liverpool need to actually force this game into the opposition.
Both goals have come from crosses, and I don't think that's a coincidence. Like, I just think like the conditions of this game, it's played into the hands of something like that happening, and like the typical way that we see Liverpool scoring, and Diaz coming on and playing. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
I mean, there is the element also of one of Liverpool's most potent attacking weapons is the early cross, right, Chris? And those kind of fullbacks getting in those positions to get them in, and Diaz strikes me as the kind of player that will be looking for that.
Yeah, they're the guys that you're looking for to supply it, and I can't. There was obviously that one Robertson cross, but it wasn't like a typical.
Forget crosses. They haven't even got into the positions to make crosses.
No.
Their build-up play has been that bad that they haven't been able to build up to get a chance to cross. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the build-up play has been absolutely atrocious. I'm very interested to know how many passes we've kept the ball for in terms of our longer sequence of keeping the ball. I don't think we've strung more than three passes together. Yeah. When was the last time you heard Liverpool was like?
Yeah. But this is it. I
don't know if there's a stat for that, or there must be.
There will be.
There will be like. I don't think we've put more than three passes together.
I do wonder
𝗟𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗲 coming on, by the way.
Must be injury related.
They think it's for 𝗟𝗏 Moreno, so that's what's being speculated.
He was strapped up,
now.
wasn't he?
That's a big old problem for Villarreal if that's the case, because Moreno is dropping and linking, and by putting 𝗟𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 on, you change the dynamic of that forward line massively.
But now that they're level, and mentally Liverpool will feel the need to attack, that could help on the counter.
Sure, but the counter didn't work last week.
It didn't, but what worked last week Nothing.
Oh, is she?
nothing.
How did it all go, Neats?
How do the powers that be go, Neats?
It
They
went
okay?
fine.
Yeah.
They just told me that it wouldn't happen again. So, yeah, it's fine.
So you've won your
Next
power
time-
battle. Player power
My
wins
power-
again.
Yes, player power does win, and they told me next time I'm here, I will be in complete control of the bingo card.
Excellent. Can you handle my contract renegotiation as well while you're at it?
Sure,
That
no
is
problem.
Very,
no
very
problem. I've
important
got
for
you.
everybody.
Has
Here it is
anyone
then.
confirmed if it is actually Jota? Could it equally be
Could
Mane?
be Mane, couldn't
It
it?
could equally be Mane. That's how bad Mane was as
I
well.
feel like he'll take Jota off, move Mane to the middle, because Mane's been pretty good in the middle lately.
He
hasn't
has, but today he looks to be roughed up.
Yeah, you
The
haven't
roughing him up.
stretched is the only thing. You haven't really stretched
Have you seen
there.
the combo of Jota, Salah, and Diaz?
Jota, Salah, and Diaz.
Mm.
Yeah,
Has it worked?
Most
everything
things
seems to have
worked.
worked.
Up to tonight, everything's
Everything's
When
worked.
we have this problem.
Privilege.
Diaz had all that time and he hadn't taken off his tracksuit bottoms.
It is wet though, mate.
Match delayed. Second half delayed. Luis Diaz needed to take off his tracksuit.
My God, we need a half.
Villarreal have got a fake Champions League trophy handing around in the
But
stands.
what a story it would be if Villarreal won the Champions League. It would be such a story. Jack,
Yeah.
I know you'd be all over it.
Yeah, obviously I'll be all over it. I've been following this fairy tale for a long, long time. And
Well,
you
Gerard
know,
Moreno's still coming on at that.
you know that the Europa League's been my competition for such a long period of time. So I was delighted when they won it last year, and to watch them then progress. And look, everybody's written them off. We said this time and time and time again. Everybody's written off Villarreal. Juventus
I wrote
wrote
them
off
off.
Villarreal. Dean wrote off Villarreal.
Every single
Bayern
round.
wrote. All these
Every
massive
round.
footballing entities wrote off Villarreal.
It's a bit harsh. That's
is.
why you're giving them 7% to make it to the final.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like any changes.
No, it doesn't look like
Chukwueze
it.
doesn't look
Chukwueze
like
must have
it's
just
come on.
been, yeah, maybe he was just warming up in case.
Let's see
But,
who Diaz is coming.
Luis
Well,
Diaz.
interesting. Even if it is Chukwueze coming on, I'd imagine they might look for that to be the killer pass off Moreno. So it would be maybe Chukwueze for Diaz.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll find out who tweeted it and see why hasn't this sub happened. That you
Tweet back
said?
saying this is a lie.
Yeah.
Hashtag
fake
Fake
news.
news.
right, and we're going to see who
It's
this
not
change is
coming
for.
out. It's
Let's see. I see Mane.
Mine is out,
So it's
so it
Jota.
must be Jota.
Hendo's still got his bib on. Liverpool fans
I'm
are stuck
surprised with
around
that.
some Perspex
I'm
glass.
surprised with that.
Hendo probably
I
come
really
on like
am surprised
60,
with that.
70 minutes.
Yeah, Klopp does not look happy. I mean, obviously, apart from quoting the obvious, as he is unhappy with this scoreline. Like, he looks very angry. I reckon he's just given
Let's
gonna
see.
given the old
I'm really
I'm going to lay
surprised.
into these
Really
lads.
surprised at that.
had a feeling
Here he
it
goes.
Is Jota
Luis
off, yeah?
Diaz for Diogo Jota.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Someone's saying here, if there's one thing this Liverpool side has taught you over the last 2 years, it's to say nothing until full time.
Yeah, that is very true. It is very true.
Stop the judgments. And I guess it is a 90-minute game,
You have
not a
to,
45
but you do
minute
have to go. You have to try and
Well, it's
talk
shock,
about the
obviously,
45
it's-
minutes that have happened,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like,
shock.
it's not saying that this game is going to end like this or that Liverpool are not going to go through.
No,
at
you've
this
got to
point.
call it as you
But
see
as
it.
you see it,
Absolutely.
Villarreal have been the better side tonight,
By far, yeah.
and something has to change for that opinion to swing. Right? Here
Absolutely.
we go again.
Absolutely. Look, one thing is they won't have ever been in this situation as well in terms of
True.
pressure wise.
Yeah.
So it literally is come down to this 45 minutes now. And who
Yeah.
would have thought, After the first leg, who would
Yeah,
have
who
thought
would have thought it would
that
be
we're
even
going to
in
go
the
into the
balance?
second half
Yeah.
on one of possibly the greatest comebacks in Champions League?
Here's a stat for you, another one.
Yeah.
Villarreal have had 7 shots on target in the Champions League this season. They've all won in.
What?
What?
Are you serious?
Villarreal scored with every single one of their last 7 shots on target.
Oh.
Juventus 3, Bayern 2, Liverpool 2. All their last 7 shots have gone in.
Shots on target.
Shots on target, yeah. That's
Yeah,
still
I was gonna say,
that's still a big
there's been
stat.
some loopy shots that haven't gone
That's
in.
still a big stat.
It's pretty impressive, yeah. They only create good opportunities.
They're like, lads, hit. My team talk then would have been, lads, hit the target. It always
It'll
goes
work.
in.
It will work.
That's all you have to say. So
Yeah.
easy being a manager.
We're going to chuck you in at the deep end one day. I can't wait for that day to come.
It's so easy being a manager. Manage Fulham.
I can
Oh,
confirm, by the way, that Bournemouth won that game 1-0 and have
They
been
won.
promoted to the Premier League.
Oh,
Good for them.
So next
I'm
season,
not a big
Bournemouth
fan
will
of
be in the
Bournemouth.
Premier League.
Yeah. Very, very happy for them and Scott Parker. Brilliant news.
Yeah.
Who's going to be in the playoffs?
Again, that's
I
a
haven't really
rushed
been
pass.
keeping tabs.
Nottingham Forest,
Yeah.
Huddersfield Town.
Huddersfield,
And
Luton,
then two of Luton,
Sheffield
Sheffield
United,
United, and Middlesbrough, and Millwall.
Boy.
Who do you want out of them?
No, Nottingham Forest. Bring
Yeah.
them back to the Premier League. Yeah, 100%. Nottingham Forest.
I'm quite pro Sheffield United.
I'm not. I'm
So
really
quite
not.
like them as a club.
Nah. As a
Don't
club,
mind,
okay,
yeah.
fair. Like they're probably
I don't
nice
know if
people.
I don't
but-
know if there's many. I don't know if there's many pre-match songs better than Sheffield United's "Greasy Chip Butty" song.
What?
That's the song that they play before games.
I feel like I haven't heard it.
I feel like that's not a valid reason to want them back.
I think it's a very valid reason. I think, in fact, what could be more valid than knowing the club's pre-match song. What's the pre-match song at Chelsea?
We hate Tottenham, Chelsea.
Oh, you played the Liquidator.
You played the Liquidator,
Which is
yeah.
actually very apt.
I love it
'Cause
though.
they're being liquidated.
Oh,
Look at those conditions.
Low
Come on, how can you play
It is
football in
quite wet.
low blow,
is
dude.
Get the
bad.
game abandoned. Come on, more rain.
Luis Diaz has only just come on and now he's soaking wet.
Low,
Bad
low
times.
blow.
He
Nice
played in
position,
Portugal
though,
though,
Frankie.
and Portugal is actually quite wet, so he'll be used to these. Yeah.
Not when last time I went.
No, you went in the sun, and do you remember everyone was like, "It's not normally like this" to us. We're like, "Can you stop apologising
Well,
for the
mate,
heat?"
we're going back there in a few weeks. So
We'll find out.
We'll see what it's like in Lisbon.
We'll find out.
Would you want Trent in this situation? Would you want your player to have a strike on goal in this situation?
Yeah, I actually think so because
Oh,
it's wet.
100%.
Because it's wet.
100%.
But
But he
you
very rarely hits it along
Dip
the
it.
ground.
do a dippy do.
Come on, Trent, do something.
100%. Some on goal has to be. Oh, okay, or not.
That's pants.
That is.
That was great.
Yeah, I think you just have a go at that point. Nothing
Honestly.
else is working. Just have
Just have a go.
Have a crack.
Yeah,
I
we're
want to
gonna.
know who's going to step forward here.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm not sure who it's going to be. Part of me thinks it's going to be Mane, to be honest.
I couldn't tell you today, Dean.
I've got a funny
genuinely
feeling it's
couldn't.
Luis
There's not
Diaz.
even someone who's showing me something
No, that's what I mean.
to work with. Like, you know,
I just feel like
I'm going to bank
Mane's
on a
got
Luis
that
Diaz moment of magic.
in him.
I'm gonna have to go with him because he wasn't part of that first.
Because he
full-time
wasn't.
defence.
Yeah, he's the only one who
So
has
he
no
gets-
culpability.
Absolutely,
so far.
absolutely. He has credit.
He also is just incredible. He feels like a game breaker.
He is,
You know, when
yeah.
things aren't going your way, and you're like, Luis Diaz will probably just beat four men, even if he doesn't score. He'll
create
feels
a
like the kind of
chance.
player that'll
Unbelievable.
create something. Oh,
He will
God.
create a chance.
But do you know when we said like, how mad is this? I'm actually saying see this out until half time. I actually meant it because if it was 2-1, like if it was only 1-0,
Yeah.
I would have still been very comfortable.
Yeah, that's why I said they needed
I'm
that second
so
goal.
not comfortable now.
Yeah.
Look at that from our throw-in.
Oh, throwing, isn't it? Yeah.
What is going on today?
What is happening?
What is
blame the
this?
conditions for the throw-in.
What is this? I'm actually gobsmacked.
Imagine how I feel.
Like, it's actually
Gobsmacked and emotionally
laughable.
invested.
It's laughable what is
Walking
happening
Dead.
to you right now.
I'm sorry to bring that back up.
I have to watch it when I get home.
Look, I think I might watch
might
it instead of the
restart it.
highlights.
No, We've got about 8 seasons to
do
catch up
not,
on.
do not read. I think I stopped at like season 4. I think how many more dead people?
I think I did too.
Yeah.
I don't.
When they introduced the guy from Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh yeah, Jack actually doesn't watch. I don't watch unrealistic things generally. Jack doesn't watch scary things.
No, anything that's scary, I'm like fully
Do
out.
you know what? I hear it. I don't watch
Why are
scary
Liverpool
movies.
just not using their overloads? Like, at all?
This is scary. Are you two gonna close your eyes?
This is a comedy for me, mate.
Oh yeah, true.
Might not be so funny. Oh,
First time we've gone on the outside, and is that
It
not even
really
a
is the
corner?
first time.
I
there's
think
been
that might be a
anything that's,
penalty.
Like
Oof.
even similar to how
It
Liverpool
won't be
play.
given.
yeah, this ref ain't
won't
been
be given.
given nothing. Hey, Salah, don't stop
No,
pointing,
Salah,
my
just
guy.
get on with it, mate.
Stop
It won't be
pointing.
given,
Get
but it
on
was.
with
I
it.
guarantee you it was, but it won't be given.
Let's
I guarantee
see,
you
let's
caught him
see.
late. Look at that. That's a penalty.
That's soft, man.
That is a penalty.
That's
Yeah.
Well,
soft.
I'd already kicked the ball off the pitch.
That's soft, bro.
That's not soft.
I think
soft,
if you
bro.
give the
I've been
front,
on
I
the
think
receiving end of those. They're not soft.
if
They
you
didn't get there
if
one
you
in the
give that one in the
first half.
first half, you have to give that as well. But
Yeah.
I don't, if
They're
you
never
don't-
given. I knew it's not going to get given.
Once the ball's out of play, it's always quite difficult in that.
Smash the ball off the pitch and then fall over.
But look, we've We've been in their half twice now, so that's a good start.
Yeah.
You got a genuine touch of the ball in
Yeah,
their box.
in the box, yeah.
That's the thing.
What
Blimey,
are
it's
the standards,
like
bro?
you're talking about Liverpool v Boreham
In
Wood.
it?
Is he in it?
Oh, it could have been a foul.
Offside.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, no, it's
offside.
Oh man.
Keep your
Thiago's
line,
got to get of
Diaz.
this. All that experience, all that boosting and bigging up and compliments. He's got to step
Yeah, that's
up
true.
and show he's worth that 20 million, 5 million deposit transfer signing.
Yeah.
You're such a cheapo. 20 million, 5 million. I've got a
It's not
guy
cheapo, is it?
sitting 97 million, not
Where-
showing his worth.
Oh, our
Yeah.
signs just died, everyone.
No, lost
Oh,
the
no.
screens.
Oh,
Ah.
power glitch.
The rain.
Power
Glitch
glitch.
in
Blame
the
the rain.
matrix.
Yeah, blame the
Onwards.
rain. It's the
Yeah,
weather
blame
in
the
Spain.
rain.
Yeah,
Weather.
it's the weather.
It's the weather in Spain, isn't
It's
it?
The
us.
reference Spain's.
It's the cameras. they've come for us.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Go on, Diaz. Look at that.
Good that.
That's a foul ref. He's all over him. All over him.
Nice little flick though.
He's all over him.
Yeah. Remember, you can get involved by tweeting us using the hashtag LiveScore Watchalong, or tweet at LiveScore, at any of us to be honest as well. And we will try our best to answer any questions that you do have. So
Trent.
stick them in there and let us know what you think of the game as well. So we'll see how things go. Grizz is all for questions to get his mind off this.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so not
Chucking
about
questions
football.
about other things.
Yeah.
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 Favourite biscuit or something.
What is your favourite biscuit?
We've just ruined the tweets now. Dean's going to tweet you saying, "What's your favourite biscuit?"
That's a pass and a
No, I was
half.
actually just looking up like how many minutes did Henderson actually play against Newcastle at the weekend. 'Cause I was actually surprised he played that game.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to start that. And when he did, I was like, that is weird. He played 69 minutes, then Fabinho came on. Just like,
Well, I
why
thought the
did
key was
Henderson
resting Fabinho, right?
Why did he not?
Yeah,
start?
there's
Liverpool
the
look
ball.
dangerous. They look dangerous.
Oh, Geronimo Rulli's doing his thing again where he just lumps things out of the box.
That's 𝗿𝗃 not creating the chance.
Why the F didn't we start
No.
like this?
Oh, wow.
Why the F didn't we start like this?
Because you had your backs against the wall and you didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
I feel like
Not
honestly,
everybody
they
can
took
do
you
it
by
on a rainy
surprise.
night in the
Don't,
Valencian
don't,
provinces.
don't. Honestly, that was coming to mind, yeah. Trent, there's no
Wow.
one there, Trent. We've got Mane, 5'9".
Get big
and Salah,
Divock on.
5'8" in there. This could be a moment
it
for
might
Divock.
be.
That's a great shout, Jack. I think, you know,
Havoc, we call
I'm
him.
the Liverpool fan. I should have thought of that, but you've
That's
actually come out
so
with
true.
a...
We once met
That's a take.
Divock Origi when we were in Liverpool or in America, and I introduced myself to him by saying, "Hi, I'm Jack. My brother calls you Havoc Origi for absolutely no reason whatsoever," and he was like, "Huh."
No, it's 'cause he calls it whenever he comes on, he calls
When he
it
come
havoc.
on, he
He
causes
calls it
absolute
havoc.
chaos.
Yeah.
And
He quite liked it, I
He
think.
thought it was quite funny. So
He's a nice geezer.
Yeah, my brother's finest moment.
No, not your brother. Divock Origi's a nice geezer. not your
Oh,
brother.
look at Diaz.
Also a nice geezer.
No, your brother's lovely.
I feel like Diaz has brought back so
Thiago,
much energy
are
to
you
your team.
You
serious?
give it. Oh,
He gave it. Probably happy about that. Thumbs up, mate.
Hope that comeback's to haunt you.
That's the best thing Thiago's done all day.
ooh. Wasn't too much. Probably
Look
enough.
at him. Man, like. Ooh.
Why are like Thiago's highs and lows so like?
They're on the
don't
opposite
understand.
ends
Shall I
of
tell
the
you who's usually
spectrum.
like
Like,
that for us, Fabinho? Because when Fabinho's good, he's outstanding. When he's bad, he's so bad.
he has way
Trent.
more good than bad, though.
Trent,
So close. So close, so close.
I mean, it's a bit hopeful, but he's hit the bar.
It works though. Like this is what you need in a game like this. Sometimes it's just like a bit of
But
luck.
this is how you're going to
your
score.
way.
It's not going to be through. It's probably not going to be pretty one-touch
Oh, it
passing.
comes down so
This comes
fast.
down.
Just cross it or whack
this
it.
is so much better, but we've got to capitalise. This is
Oh,
so
I
much-
love a match like this.
This is
I
so
just,
much-
I
You
don't know what's
had a
going to
match
happen.
like this.
Oh, don't remind
Yeah,
me.
you did.
In it, mate.
Don't remind me.
I was about to say a minute ago. I was like, this reminds me of Rebel.
Do not remind me. Oh, heartache.
Broken furniture, chaos.
Mate. Did you see that? Because I broke the couch when Real
This is a
Madrid
new
played
couch.
Chelsea.
Let's
It's
get
a
a new
new
Real
couch, a new
Madrid,
couch.
Chelsea.
Oh, really?
Knees,
I broke the
knees went
couch.
through the couch.
I
So
did
they
the knee
broke-
slide and everything,
So
only
they
for us
broke
to
your
lose.
heart. You decided to break the couch.
She
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
did.
Yeah.
No, that was celebrating goals.
That was
the
Oh, was it
ball,
celebrating?
yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
thought
Like-
it was the one where they
It was when
did.
she thought it
I
on
did
free.
a
No, it was
whole-
the Chelsea goal where the couch got
Oh,
broke.
okay.
I did a whole knee slide just for us to lose.
It was exciting though. We had a good time.
It was
this-
a good
this
time. It
fullback's
was a
done well.
laugh.
Purvis is stupid.
It was a big night for
Formerly
Knicks.
of Watford having a
My
game.
heart.
That's
Still
better,
pieces of our
Trent.
heart all over
Effing hell,
the
that's
studio.
better, Trent.
Can't
That's
for
better,
that.
Sadio. That's slightly better, Liverpool. We've managed to put 2 passes
Is
together.
Oh, God.
Oh my days! What
No,
is
but
that?
who actually takes a shot like
What is that?
when you are chasing the game?
Kinda rate.
Who takes a shot like
Who does he
that?
think he is?
Yeah, but guys, we put 4 passes together and look how good we are. We put 4. That's the 4 passes.
I'm
that we
so
did.
sorry, but look at that. That's appalling. That is ridiculous.
I'm quite into it, I'm going to lie.
I'd take him off.
It's
Drag him.
fun, man. Luis
him
Diaz
off.
is an old school fun player.
No,
He
you can't take
does
away from
Yeah.
fun stuff.
You can't
Replace
take
him with
that
the Ox.
You have to allow him to do his fun stuff.
His eyes lit up there. That's
Yeah,
one of those.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, properly.
Yeah,
is,
the South American in him came out there.
He was just like, oh,
To be
it's
fair,
on.
if that had gone in, it'd been a rocket.
Oh,
If
yeah,
it had
to
gone
be
in,
fair, yeah.
it would have gone off. So you got to have
Control it,
It
Robbo.
probably
You've got
could have
time. Someone
contended
needs
for
to give
goal
him a
of the
shout there,
season.
don't they? Instead of playing head tennis, you need to give him a shout.
Dia, you're always offside,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, that's what his
like,
position map was saying. So I'm
Yeah,
not
he literally is.
surprised.
His position today is
but
offside.
Is that strategic?
But it's-
Possibly,
it's
probably.
not-
Look at
goal
the areas
hanging.
he was playing as well.
Yeah,
He doesn't
yeah.
care.
Playing the percentages.
Yeah.
Offsides don't rarely lead to goals.
I'm sorry, but you are far offside and you're still chasing the ball with so much vim. You know you came back from offside. Jesus Christ. Get back on, bro.
Naby
Let's
and
get
Mo
this
have
third
started
goal.
off much better. Trent started off a little bit better. Surely they tire.
Gonna have to tire.
I want blood tests.
What do you mean? What
I
are they
want them tested
drinking?
afterwards if they don't tire. This is insane levels of
It's a,
fitness
bit,
they've
it's, just,
shown.
it's a bit of caffeine, mate, you know? Have a coffee
They're
before
just
the
like
before a
half time,
match,
like
you
they're
know?
just big into their like hot chocolate oranges at half time. They're having
Yeah.
Jaffa,
Jaffa cakes.
Yeah.
What's that thing that Rambo was talking about
My
after
God, Trent.
after they break their fast and they take it and then it's just
Oh, dates.
energy?
What
Oh,
is it?
energy,
Dates.
gel, energy
oh,
gel.
Amazing. Oh.
No, Rambo
Oh,
was on
energy
about.
gel, that's
Rambo was
it.
on about. Basically, you know the energy gels that cyclists have.
They do that, don't they? Do you see them do that? Don't
Yeah,
they?
but
Is that
basically
what
he
it
was
is?
saying that he said that at uni when everyone else used to be pre-drinking, he'd just be eating energy gels, and he was like, I feel on a night out, absolutely buzzing off energy gel, and I was like, okay, mate. There's a lot.
Flick it on.
Oh,
Oh, well done.
There you go,
Rambo.
then.
Rambo.
Come on,
They
Trent. The
deliver.
delivery's been pants, and again, it's
Nope.
been pants.
Oh, Trent, I expect so much more.
Honestly.
So
Yeah.
much
Take
more.
Don't foul
from
him, don't foul him, don't foul him, don't foul him.
Oh,
Foul him, Robbo.
they
Why don't
fouled
you foul
him.
him, Robbo? Why don't you foul
Don't
him,
foul him. It
Robbo?
was a two-footed lunge.
Why don't you foul him, Robbo?
That's not just a foul. That is a yellow card.
Oh,
Definitely
God.
hard, yeah.
What is he doing?
You know, don't
Look at
foul.
Robertson.
Do you know what? Sometimes Robertson just
it
loses
looks
his head
actually
and I
bad.
love
it's
it.
Not, it's not actually. a
Oh, it's
yellow
not that
card.
bad.
You didn't get the
It's not
ball,
that
but-
Look
bad.
at Robertson. He's horrible, bloke.
But sometimes he loses
He was
his mind.
so good against Newcastle as well, and the polar opposite again.
I disagree. I'd have Andy Robertson on like a stag do. I think he'd be great crack.
You want him on your stag do?
No, not mine. I don't know. It'd be a bit weird if I invited him on mine. But I reckon he's the kind of bloke that would be good crack.
I don't know about that.
Do you know? I
No.
think he'd
I
be
reckon he
great
would
crack.
be.
He always seems really angry.
Yeah, but that's because he's in football.
Don't give them a
mode.
foul here. They're going to play for a set piece of corner.
If I was to have a Liverpool player on my stag do, it'd be Jordan Henderson.
How did we get here?
He would organise everything.
How did we get here?
Yeah.
He'd organise it all, Jordan Henderson. And it'd probably be in Newcastle.
Can I suggest Milner?
Yeah,
Milner.
James Milner. Although James Milner would just be trying to drink
Boring.
Ribena.
But
Go
it'd
on,
be boring
son.
James Milner.
Go on, son.
Are we just going to ignore the fact that Jack called him James?
James Milner, yeah.
Come on, Trent. Call it, Trent. Call it, Trent. Call it. Trent needs to call it that I'm on your overlap. Yeah, laugh.
I couldn't hear it either. If he was shouting, he needs to shout louder.
But he needs to shout that and tell him, I'm here, I'm right here.
Honestly, Trent's crossing is abysmal.
Yeah,
What's happened to him?
yeah.
This is such a lullaby. It is a lullaby.
Your little smile over there, like
This is 85% better.
85.
that's a lot.
But
But
that's
it was
one
at
goal.
like 1%.
Thank
One
you.
goal.
Thank you, yeah.
One goal and you're in a Champions League final, so
That I would say.
Yeah,
that's
well, you
true.
need is one
it's
goal.
not. No, it's not. It's absolutely
Villarreal
not.
can't score 3 goals in a game.
Oh, you're doing this. I know you're doing this. No, I know he's doing it. He's doing it. And it's worked so far, so fair play to you. Bro. Everything that we said.
No one
wasn't
else
gonna
has any skin in the game.
Everything
Actually,
happened,
actually needs her skin in you just being
we didn't do these
like actually
predictions.
unhappy. We didn't redo the predictions.
redo our
Should we redo
predictions.
the
Oh, yeah,
predictions?
sorry.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, what are you going for, Dean?
From here, we're going to end up 2-2.
That's what I was
Liverpool
going
going
to
to
do.
score 2 goals.
All right. I'm saying 3. Oh, I'm saying 3-1 and then
Are
extra
you?
time. Yeah, 3-1 extra time.
Oh, here we
Great
go,
time.
Liverpool room. What?
Oh.
It's him! Get in! How's that squeezed through his legs? How's that squeezed
Anyone
through his legs?
reacted because it just didn't look like it
Like-
didn't look like it went in.
Yes! Look at the fans, they're going mental. Like,
Yes!
how's it gone through his legs?
89% better now.
We're up to 90%.
That was like Sunday league stuff.
Fabinho came out of the DM position, made the extra attacker. They're so used to our formation. He thought, let's change it up. Found him, scored.
Or he got
Hey.
lucky.
There you
Bad
go. You did not
goalkeeping,
think he'd be a game changer.
Well, no, I did.
Look, he
I
stood forward. He was the one who brought it forward as
offside,
well.
right?
No, it's
No,
not
he's
offside.
off, no.
He brought it forward and he's finished it. I mean,
Again, Mo Salah with an assist. Again, Mo Salah with a cute pass. Very underrated, his cute little passes.
I think you're saying Mo
Cute
Salah-
little
I think
pass.
Mo
Call him
Salah
cute.
is underrated then.
that is awful.
I mean, that goalkeeper.
Yeah, well, you know,
Hang on, that's the first save he's had to make. So all 3 shots now in this game have gone in.
Oh, that is bad, man.
Really, you could have got us a bingo call there, mate.
what was your prediction, D?
2-2.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
It's
gonna be.
2-2, like 2-2 is the second prediction, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take my prediction back.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, I've
go
nailed that.
2-2.
Now, play like Liverpool.
Yeah. You should be a manager.
Well,
You've got all the right things.
Well, you know, my claim to fame, Barking District League.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday League team El Nino. Shout out to El Nino, 2006.
Grizz the manager.
Well, no, we reached the final.
Hell no.
But, you know,
What's the score?
you got to get there. You got
You gotta get there, yeah.
We lost 1-0.
Oh, 1-0,
Yeah,
that's
we
fine.
lost 1-0.
That's
but
not bad.
we were the
Lost
underdogs.
6-0.
We were the underdogs.
Imagine 6-0
What a
in the
season
final,
that
you're
was.
bigging it up like that. No, I hear it. I
What a
hear it.
season that was.
What a season it was. So what happened the season after?
Wow, I gave up, innit?
I was like, it doesn't get much
Alpha
better than
for me.
this.
Leaving the high, like leading them out. I wore a suit. I wore a suit. I'm like, you know, like Jurgen.
Where was the game? Was it in a park or was it a
No,
stadium?
it was.
It wasn't a park and you wore a suit, I swear.
It was at Barnet.
Oh, Barnet.
Barnet
Oh,
Stadium,
Barnet have a really
Underhill.
nice little ground, actually.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
fair.
that's where the final was.
Yeah, okay.
Barking District League, apparently, it's only about 7 levels below, you know, wherever the lowest league.
The conference.
You know what I mean?
I thought you were going to say the Prem.
7 levels below professional level.
The conference, yeah.
Yeah. So not bad.
Now there you
well
go.
done, mate. It
Yeah,
sounds
not
like you
bad.
nearly got there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You were
Maybe we
knocking
should go
on
back into
Jack's door.
it.
Yeah,
Were you just shouting, now play like El Nino?
Hold on, guys. We're having too much of a laugh here. Hold
Oh
on.
dear.
Right.
Oh,
Thank you.
Kenyate's remembered how to block, so that's good.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh, good fun, that.
Oh, just a little shout out. Ibu Konate sent a lovely voice note into one of my WhatsApp groups the other day.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah, so very nice. He's a regular at one of my mates' shisha bars
Yeah.
in Manchester. So he's a regular there. So he gave us a nice little. Hold on, what are they looking at? Oh. You can't get back
They
now.
can't cancel it 4
You
minutes
can't
later.
cancel it.
It's so good. He's
Would
well
have been
offside.
far too gone.
Should we
Why
look
are you
at
showing
Fabinho's heat map? It shows his little foray into the box.
There it is.
There it
look.
is.
Oh,
Look, very
wow.
exciting.
Well, look, credit to me. I did say, I said Van Dijk, Fabinho and Salah. One of them's got to step up. And it was Fabinho.
Oh, yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't think, did you really
I
mean
did enjoy credit to me. though.
Grizz said, credit to me, I
Credit to
made
me.
this happen.
Whisper that one, innit? Trent, that's it. Make sure you don't force the passes, Trent. Come on, Lewis. Right, call it, Robbo. Call it.
There we go.
Luis Diaz.
Good
Go on,
night.
son. Hit it, son.
Night.
Oh, that would have been beautiful.
Was that a save?
You've got to hit the
deflection, I
target,
think.
A
Lewis.
deflection?
No, it's definitely a corner.
Is it a deflection or a save?
It's definitely not a save.
Conditions,
see.
look at the conditions.
Do you
Oh,
feel
the
like
We
this
all
game-
know that Rui doesn't do saves.
I feel like
really
we
wanted
still
it
need to
to
bring
be a
Jordan Enders
save.
along.
Not
Like-
yet, not yet now.
I just manage it with Jordan.
Not yet, not yet.
This pitch is so wet.
They've upped the game.
Do you know what? We should have done Luis Diaz cuts in and shoots.
How many have we got left to go?
We've still got
It's
4
right, we've
left.
still got,
Oh my
we've
God.
got tomorrow's bingo card to think about
Like,
as well,
oh.
needs.
God.
Just so you know, we're back again tomorrow, needs and on, to do more fun
And you know what?
things.
This is the part I love about Liverpool. We don't, we keep going. Even though we've got the lead now, overall in the tie, we're still attacking.
Well, it was like that
Wednesday
tweet
night.
I read, like, what are you all doing? Don't make any judgments on this team till full time. It's like, yeah, fair play.
That's my brother Ibu again.
Oh, he's your mate.
Friends.
She's your friend.
Football friend.
Football friends.
What's that friend?
What's up, group friends? I actually tweeted it. He said, no, don't tweet it. Keep it for the group. That's actually how he talks. He's brilliant. Absolute lovely guy. And
He
what a
looks
signing,
like
eh?
it.
Oh, brilliant.
What a signing.
Yeah, he has been, yeah.
It's also really interesting that everybody was all on the 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲𝗪
What a cross.
hype train.
That's got to be a goal.
It's in.
Offside.
No, it's
No, he's
given.
counting it. He's giving it.
He's giving it.
Callum, I don't believe offside.
It's game, set and
I don't
match.
celebrate offside goals.
It's game,
Wait.
set and match.
No, wait.
It's done.
Wait.
Riz said
Offside.
wait.
Done.
Wait,
It's done.
VAR, has it gone to VAR? What's Twitter saying?
Oh.
Guys, talk to me offside.
I guess I was a bit ambitious,
it's not
wasn't I?
offside. Luis Diaz has made the difference, though. Like,
If this counts,
Trent's actually
Rui's been
swapped
nutmegged
feet.
for both goals.
Trent has swapped feet. Like,
It
his
is
right-footed
ludicrous.
crossing has been rubbish for 60-odd minutes.
Please, no lines. I don't want to see lines.
Look.
If
look
it
at Trent.
pauses for a sec, then you know we're in trouble.
No.
No.
Onside.
Look at Trent. Left-footed cross. Best thing he's done all day.
How on earth does Rui keep getting nutmegged?
Was that a keeper again
Yeah.
for his legs?
Yeah.
Lovely. We talked about
What is he
Rooney.
doing? Stop
Now!
it. Now you come.
Woo!
2 nutmeg goals. We've had 4 shots on target, 4 goals.
My God, Liverpool.
That's it. Liverpool in the Champions League final.
Yes, now I can
That's
say
it.
it, and I'll say I don't care if I get clipped up a
That's
million
it.
times.
Yeah. Liverpool in the Champions League
Now
final.
we are in the Champions League final.
What a prediction from me 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, if the game
If it
ends at
holds on,
67 minutes.
Even if it doesn't, none of you would have said 2-2 when it was 2-0.
No,
literally
we
said
would
this at half time.
Yeah, you did.
Let's get a Liverpool second half pass network up. Look at this. This is much better. Far more advanced. Far more space
you.
between players. Like, this is just
It's like the
far more
computer broke
cohesive
and you had to
unit.
press reset. Like Liverpool.
There's no way we
Liverpool
were
just-
going to be that bad in that as that first half.
Honestly, you're a different person. It's so, you were like
But I
a
didn't know how to
shell
react.
of a man.
I didn't know how to react.
It literally was like you were at home, all your technology had just stopped working and you were just did not know what to do.
I didn't know
And
what
you've pressed reset, come out again. And
Just
you're
like Liverpool.
Oh, it's all fixed.
Needs, I've got great news. Emery's reverted to his 2 left backs, that left back and left wing again.
God's sake.
He loves this. It's his favourite tactic. He always brings
yay.
he always brings Pedraza on here or Moreno at the second wing in the second left back slot.
Neat,
You know
so
what
that's
we
maybe
do?
better news. This ain't going extra time.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah.
Go on.
Positives.
I thought I was
Positives.
going to fall for
Positive.
Diaz.
I really was hoping for Villarreal
I
to
do
do
feel
it.
bad for the Villarreal
I feel
fans,
bad for them.
because they must have been so
Oh,
excited.
they've had a lovely night out.
They
How do
have.
you feel
Well,
for them?
Well, they were. They're not now. I know how this
That's a
feels.
foul, ref.
I was at the Euros final and I had a lovely time for 45
Yeah.
minutes, but I still don't remember it as a great time.
No, but Villarreal, but you expected to win. Villarreal didn't expect this. They came out like friends and family, kids. Let's go out, have a lovely evening. Even though it's pouring down rain, we get there 2 hours early, get soaked. Our team will excite us for 45
It doesn't
minutes.
sound that great.
It doesn't sound nice.
This is
look
what
at
happened
the
to me at
football
Peppa
player
Pig
now.
World
Look at
when
the
I
football
went,
player
actually.
They've abandoned ship. Moreno's
Pig
gone
world
off.
with the
It's all
kids.
gone wrong.
I actually want to win this now, like 4-2 or something.
Oh
Like,
gosh.
Make a
All right,
statement.
ambitious.
you know, the opposite of
4-2.
what Dean was saying. Like in terms of, no, you were saying, suggesting if we lose this, what effect does it have on the weekend?
Yeah.
We're back in
Yeah.
5th gear now.
To be fair, I would have felt more sorry for Tottenham over the weekend if you did lose. So
I don't know.
That's better. Trent
let's
Stegman.
hope that
Very
you
rarely
guys
see.
heavily rotate against Tottenham and drop those 3
Oh, I'm a
points.
bit sad then if Moreno's injured again.
Marino's injured again. Villarreal aren't winning again.
Oh, it's really possible that they drop out of European competition altogether.
Yeah, I was
next
going to
year.
say, they might not even be in Europe next
No,
season.
they're 1
now.
point in front of Athletic Club in the league.
Don't let
They're
them get
going-
that crossing easily again.
They're going from the cusp of being in a Champions League final to not being
To
in
nothing.
Europe at all.
To nothing.
I
That's
think,
why they were
Well,
fighting for their lives.
Can I give a statement of fact?
Yeah.
Do it.
They've never actually been in the
In the
Champions League
lead,
final.
yeah,
in the league.
yeah.
Fair enough.
So we can't say that.
But they were in the ascendancy.
Momentum.
at
Get the
level.
momentum charts out again.
Yeah.
Well, they can take Chelsea's place next season, maybe.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
now
whoa.
we can talk about the
Because,
real matters
yeah.
of hand. in hand.
They just didn't even realise that Chelsea were on the verge of liquidation.
Why are we talking about this now? You want to kick me whilst I'm down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
kick
you
me
You
whilst I'm
tried your
down.
best to kick me when I was down.
Your game
Now
of
you're
bingo hasn't
suffering
been
the
very well.
consequence.
Trying to bring you back into the
Oh,
conversation.
I've got a match momentum chart for you, Grizz, because I know you love them. Look at that second half dominance.
Well,
It's,
can you explain that to me? Because at the moment, I'm,
when it's in the white bit,
It looks like
it means that Liverpool are
melted to me
doing
at the moment.
When it's downwards, and the further down the white bits are, the more Liverpool are doing well.
Oh yeah.
there you
The
go.
further up the orange bits are, the more Villarreal are doing
There
well.
you go.
You're
So
loving
we're
this,
there now.
huh?
Who's making the more differential pass in the final third? Yeah. Exciting.
Do you know what? But do you know what? The build-up play. It's all about the build-up play. Trent's far more calmer on the ball. He's a lot to do with how we build up. Obviously, everyone knows that. But when he's forcing the play, sometimes it doesn't help. And you can see he's not played that many long balls. He's played it into Naby's feet, into Mo's feet. That's better. That's better, Fabinho. That's better.
I'm actually quite disappointed that I didn't get a really save.
Chill, man. Chill.
The man
Hey,
doesn't-
I'm talking about the bingo here.
that
Come
man
on.
doesn't do saves.
He doesn't do
He only
any
does
saves.
nutmegs.
That is such a
And
brilliant
punches.
thing. I'm so. The irony of that.
It's
Really
honestly,
saved when he's had 2 shots
Has
of no
he
true
saved
business.
and he's
shot
not
in
saved
this tie?
anything in this tie
That's
at
tighter,
all.
Robbo.
In this
That's better,
competition.
Robertson.
No, he did loads
Sorry,
of
lads.
punching in the first leg, but did he actually save a shot?
He has not saved anything.
Over
Nothing.
2 legs?
Over 2 legs,
This
nothing.
is better.
We've got to stop putting him in bingo
Nothing.
cards.
Yeah.
This is
We should have
better.
done the atmosphere one, and I spoke to
Okay,
them
I spoke
about
too
this
soon.
at half
In
time.
your Zoom meeting.
Yes, in my Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Come on, Thiago. Show
Can we
us.
change it now?
They told me don't try it.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
dead.
Robertson, calm down. Where you going, Robbo?
Isn't it weird how like a game
Football
just changes
changes.
like this?
Yeah.
Mate.
That's what-
Lovely.
that's
Put
what-
him through. Oh, why didn't you put him through, Lou?
Actually, every Champions League game I watch here, this happens.
This is what good teams do though. They just bounce back and just get it done, innit?
Referee, come on. We're just pushing them.
That's why I think it's a
There's
Real
nothing
Madrid
wrong with
Liverpool
the
final.
challenge, man.
No?
Liverpool Madrid
If you don't
final.
appeal, you don't get.
That's
No,
what
I
I'm thinking.
appreciate. I do feel you.
That was one of the rules for the players.
Grizz, who would you want in the final? Seeing as it's
Real
2-2
Madrid.
now, I can say that. Real Madrid. What, revenge? Revenge, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Narrative
also I
says-
can't take the stress of
Losing
Man
to City,
City.
possibly.
Isn't it also rubbish? It's an all-English Champions League final.
that as well.
That's not great.
And also they bloody could.
They're very good.
Do you know what I mean?
Forgot
And they've
about
never
that
won
part.
it. And
Yeah.
it's like, you don't
I
want to be that
imagine
team.
being that team.
Yeah.
But on the
I
reverse
actually
of
think
that,
you beat them for what it's worth.
okay.
I know. it's-
Yeah, I get it.
I
No,
know it's
we've,
like
no,
logic.
we've
He said, I'm not going to
I
say
just
that.
think it's toss of a coin stuff. Like that's
It is.
like,
Yeah.
this is,
It kind of is, but it's also a mentality thing as well. I think Liverpool would have the edge on it, but
I mean, the mentality we've shown today, guys.
that's what I mean, yeah.
We had to
Sure
show it,
he's
right?
off.
Whereas City,
Yeah, go
there
on.
you go, he's
Sadio.
going to
Ah, really why? Really why?
Head it in, head it in. Hey, like he's not even celebrating
I
now.
don't need to.
This man,
I don't need to.
this man.
I don't need to. Sadio, the warrior,
Honestly,
absolute warrior. And some of you wanted to take him off at half-time.
man.
It was me.
Hey,
It's
I-
you.
it was you. It was literally you. I told you he was
I
going to
said
score.
Jota. I said Jota.
Okay.
I wanted Jota.
I told you he was going to score.
This
What
my
is Rui doing?
This keeper, look,
He's
I should be over the
embarrassed
moon,
me.
right? I should be over the moon. But this keeper is crazy.
What, he's a joke or what?
Really has single-handedly
Do you reckon
ruined
he
this
yelled
time.
Geronimo as he was coming out? 100%. Just like, yeah, he's
Oh,
offside,
he's
fine,
in.
he's
He's
going off.
in.
He's like, Geronimo!
Would that have been a red card, do you reckon, if he brought it down?
Yeah.
Definitely, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah,
He's done brilliant there.
What is he
he has done
doing?
well.
He's done
Yeah.
brilliantly there, Sadio.
Yeah, I mean,
Very
it is
good as
also
well.
brilliant. But like,
It's a really good
equally-
goal actually. He's taken it really, really well.
But listen, Rulli has ruined this. Why is he on this
He's
bingo
ruined
sheet?
He has
He's
ruined
ruined
this
time.
game.
Ruined.
Half an hour
Liverpool.
ago.
My God, Liverpool.
This
This is why
looked
we
very
love you.
different half hour ago.
Goodness me.
This is why you support Liverpool Football Club. This is why.
Here we go.
This is why.
Why do you support Liverpool?
John Barnes.
Yeah?
Yeah, John Barnes. Growing up, John Barnes, I fell in love with John Barnes. I would have supported Watford if he
I was
stayed
going
there.
to say, yeah.
That's handy, wasn't it?
But he didn't. He moved to Liverpool. But yeah. Nah,
Yeah, that's been a very different season you've just
yeah,
seen.
yeah. Exactly. But nah, John Barnes, I fell in love with him and that's it.
Fair play.
Yeah, what a player! What a player! People, I know everyone talks
What a
about.
man.
What a man! But what a he is
He was
actually
unbelievable footballer.
What a musician.
You right, mate?
underrated. No foul. No Trent. No need to do that, is there, Trent?
Oh, he did the rap.
Huh?
World emotion.
No.
Oh
I
yeah.
wasn't just being weird.
I thought you were just saying
Yeah, I thought you were just
stuff.
saying
It did
random
seem like
facts.
you were just being weird.
What?
What a bird. What a vehicle.
What? I thought that was going to land. I'm not going to lie. I really thought that was
No,
going
it
to land.
didn't. If you just said what a rapper, not what a musician.
Yeah.
What are you saying? The rappers
yeah,
and
on the
music.
ukulele,
Okay,
is
here
it?
we go. Right.
Grizz, tell us how you kept so cool, calm, and collected in the first half. Man's got a drip on like Indiana Jones. I didn't want to read the rest of it. I suppose I've got to read all of it now. I've started.
Keep 'em coming. Keep 'em coming.
And you know, ain't no heat in this jungle that man can't handle. Let the football do the talking. Get me? Not quite, but I got the first bit.
Not quite.
This is what I mean about Liverpool fans. You give them an inch, they take a mile. Absolute mile.
Oh dear.
Well, that was fun. Enjoyed that. Let's get more of them throughout the
get more
evening.
of them. Sweet out.
Well, I wasn't calm and collected. I didn't know how to react or respond because it's such a rarity.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
first
that was
half
it.
was
It wasn't. You
was
just
a blip.
shelled it.
I genuinely struggled to think of a worse performance. Like that PSG, yeah, that was a good shout from you. That the PSG won, I guess.
I guess.
I
had to
guess.
throw that in at the end.
I don't care about fouls, Thiago. Don't apologise.
This is so sad. Villarreal, they really did try. You can see the dejectedness in their
I think it's a
faces.
perfect outcome. Everyone's had a
For
great night.
Villarreal?
Everyone's had a bit of
I
excitement.
think it's the perfect outcome. Not if you're Villarreal.
What?
They've had false hope
Bro.
for 45 minutes.
Yeah, but do you think they're in their wildest
At that
dreams?
point, yeah, I think they probably
At
did.
half time, they were probably in that dressing room saying, we can do this.
They were
Like, I
buzzing.
believe they were buzzing at half time.
They were.
Out the back,
They
down in
absolutely
pints.
were buzzing, but then you've got to realise your opponent.
First said you're not levels.
Well,
What I'm
separation-
interested in, do you reckon Klopp
Can you-
went mad at them, or do you reckon he spoke calm to them? Like, what do you reckon the Klopp approach is in that moment? Because that's a massive moment in his season, and he's got to get that team talk right. What would he do?
That's a great question. You know what? He's actually the type to have a tantrum when it's needed.
Yeah.
Henderson coming on,
And
by the
I
way.
think possibly, we'll always, obviously we're going to find out when someone asks
Yeah,
us.
someone will ask him, yeah.
I wish you was one of these people to ask questions because you ask some great questions. You've really put me on the spot today. Right? Some of the questions out there. But I think this is one of those games where he would have gone in and given the old hair dryer.
Emery's dice
Yeah,
rolling.
I think you
by
might
the
be
way.
right.
I suppose he has to, but Emery is dice rolling. He's just taken off Raul Albiol and brought Serge Aurier on, which means that they're going to a back three, I think.
Oh, mate.
It's a bit too late.
Sid is on and all sorts now, isn't it?
Don't give a thumbs up because I will get angry and
Was
then
that
need
a
to
thumbs
laugh.
Nah,
No, he
he
didn't.
just did a wave.
Yeah.
He just said sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
He just said
Sorry for my
to the fans.
performance.
Don't worry, I've gone.
It's
I'll
fine,
see you
it's
soon.
fine, it's fine. You need to get a shitty performance out of the
Curtis
system.
Jones on, they'll be good.
Oh, look at Klopp giving him a hug. I've always wanted one of Jurgen Klopp's hugs. Like,
Yeah.
It looks so comfortable and warming.
I reckon you'll get one day.
I hope
One of
so.
your jobs, I reckon you'll
really
land. You'll
hope
land an
so.
interview with Klopp.
No, I think
want a
she's
hug.
going to become a Liverpool supporter. But who are you going to support next, by the way?
Manchester City.
Yeah.
Man, it's been
You're
decided.
awful.
We had talks whilst you were outside.
Yeah.
She's
Yes,
like not
yes,
even
You're shameless.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
fully shamed as well. It was fully
Yes.
decided. It
It's
was
like if
Yes,
Chelsea
I
go
have
under, I'll
decided.
support Man City.
Why are
I
you
will
like
support
this?
Manchester City. What do you want me to do?
Well, you've gone from one plastic club. There you go.
Oh,
Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him.
that is why Jordan.
Rory
is
did a
so good.
save!
Oh,
Rory save!
We got it. Yeah, good save.
Oh my God! Look, my phone's playing music. Yes.
The phone's
And
in
it wasn't
shot.
offside.
Literally, it wasn't. Wait,
No, so it counts.
It
Yes.
counts.
Okay, so we can have that ticked off.
This
We
is
should've scored
actually
that
quite a good start.
It's a good save.
Oh,
isn't it?
although
It's not
He was going
really.
the other
No,
way,
he's, gone
Jack.
he's nearly gone past the
Jack,
ball.
he was going the other way and it was fluke.
Hey,
he
hey,
is
hey.
perilously
Hey,
close to being
guys.
nutmegged again.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
It was a good.
It was a good save.
It was a
though.
good save.
Guys,
Good save.
from a neutral point of view, can you guys sort of give your opinion on Luis Diaz in that second half?
I'm telling you, Luis Diaz, for me, once he came on, the dynamic changed. And sometimes it's more about putting that energy into the team and reminding them exactly what they're capable of. And that's what Luis Diaz did.
Yeah.
Honestly, when you guys signed him, I was so jealous.
He does, isn't it?
It's a bit weird for
So
Jota now,
jealous.
because Jota was like here, and
But
now it's a little bit like here.
Forgive me, Grizz, but I've always said, Jota, he's a great guy when it comes to being in front of goal. Like, if you put him in the right position at the right time, he will score you your goals. But when it comes to being a dynamic player, having way more to your game, Luis Diaz takes it by
Oh, yeah, 100%.
miles.
I had pelters from certain sections of the Liverpool fan base when earlier in this season I said, Jota isn't technically great.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, what do you mean? Look at some of the strikes. Because you've got to remember,
Rulli, man.
Come on,
Rulli's
cross
having a
it.
go.
Rulli.
Yeah, go on, the big man. Let's get this bingo update up, shall we?
He's
So
like,
see
I
how
got
we
some
go.
makeup for this.
Yeah,
Here we
let's get
go.
this going.
We've got 3 to go.
We're still going to get a Salah cut and shoot. We're still going to get a Henderson tackle.
Haven't we got a Salah cutting and shoot?
No.
We haven't got
Yeah,
it
the
yet.
shot.
Not
He
yet.
ain't done it.
But
That could have been it.
Yeah, but
Could
instead
have
he
been
just.
it.
But then we wouldn't have got the save.
Is Prayer still on?
Is Pereira still playing?
Yeah, Pereira's still on the pitch.
Yeah.
Do you think he can create a chance? 'Cause
Hasn't
it's
he
been a
already
while.
not created a chance?
Where is it?
He hasn't
He's
created a
there,
chance.
5.
Yeah, he's not creating a chance.
He
Forget
hasn't
that one.
created- I don't think there's going to be a chance for him to create.
Nah, I don't think.
He might just slide someone in.
Just stand up. This is what we do now. This is it. This is back to our normal self. Exactly. Look
They
at
weren't
that.
defending like that in the first
No,
half.
they weren't.
Grizz is loving this off.
He got a taste of what it could be like to support an average team.
Being a normal.
He's like, I'm not doing that
That's
again.
what we've got to go through next season.
Oh
We're Fulham
my
in the Premier
God.
League. We're going to have that every week, and we're paying for it.
The thing with Luis Diaz is, and to go back to that point, is that there are going to be games where he's incredibly frustrating because he will like try to do one too many players. But like when he was playing at Porto last season, he'd beat a player and then you try and beat him again. There's plenty of the way that you're looking at how he plays, and the way that he played this season, he just added an absolute shed load of like finishing product to his game, and suddenly is like he was top scorer in the Primera when he left Porto in January. Darwin's taken over now, but he's still right in that conversation, and Porto have struggled to replace him, to be honest.
But again, Jack, it comes down to coaching. Now, even at Porto, very highly thought of coach.
Yeah.
So and
Sergio
now he's
Conceição.
and now he's come to Klopp. And
No, but it was
Pep-
his season at Porto. This is the first time we've been like, right, he'll beat a player and go for goal. And I don't want to make the kind of like long term, but it reminds me a little bit, not obviously at the same extent, but like you remember early Ronaldo at Man United when he would just do a step over, and then suddenly there was something that switched.
Absolutely.
And it was like right end product.
Yeah.
And I think we're seeing that a little bit, not quite to the same extent, and I don't think quite to the same. We won't see it to the same like magnitude. But we will see, I think, Luis Diaz continue to go down that path of looking for end product. But
Absolutely. Look
it's
at
the kind of
Canate
player
in
that can
the
make
second
something
half.
happen at all times. Well played, really
Look
good.
at this. Oh, that's ridiculous,
What?
isn't it? That is ridiculous.
Absolutely ludicrous tackle.
What's the call?
Pell Torres.
It's a
That is
booking.
ridiculous.
It's a booking only because of where it is.
That
in
is
the
a
pitch, though.
booking,
Yeah.
but what are your thoughts on
What is
on changing the ruling? Not just for Liverpool before everyone goes mad, but tackles
I was
like
about
that.
to get on to you, mate.
No. But tackles like that, right? I think are more dangerous than, for example, when a defender gets there first and you get the ball and you get a nick on it and you get a yellow card for that.
Yeah, no, maybe. My one on yellow cards is I think if there's no attempt to play the ball, it should be an immediate red. I don't care if it's just a trip.
Smashed
That's
him.
my point.
But there's an attempt to play the ball there, I think.
No attempt there, Jack.
He knew what he was doing.
I'm
there.
not even going to lie.
He knew
Pau
what he was
Torres,
doing.
there's a vacancy at Chelsea.
Okay, all right. I don't think Pau
We
Torres
need
is the
that.
player you want.
You can't have
I'll be
him.
like,
We need
I
that
love the
conference.
No, I mean, beautiful eyes he is.
You don't know how much in trouble you are.
Stop giving me hypertension, D.
Chelsea are
Stop
done.
giving me hypertension.
Chelsea are done.
No, we're not. We're all right.
Liverpool have scored 139 goals in 57 games in all competitions this season. It's their highest ever total in a single season in their entire history.
Wow, and they still won't win.
Oh,
the
red
league.
card.
Red card.
You've got a red card.
Who got red carded?
Who?
Capu's been sent off.
Look at Jordan Henderson. He looks so. Oh.
Frustration. Yeah, I like him actually.
Capu
Oh,
has had,
no.
He's had a really
from
good
Cruyff
game.
turns to a
Yeah.
early
What
bath.
happened?
Yeah, 2
Oh,
yellows.
bro.
Second yellow, yeah.
I actually like him.
I didn't know he had tattoos like that on his legs.
That's definitely a yellow
Why
card as
would
well.
you-
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's just like one of those.
Why would you know that though?
Yeah, why would you know he has tattoos on his leg?
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
That's what I
watched him
said. I
play
didn't
quite a
know
lot
he
of
had it. Now I've
times.
seen a close up and now I know.
Should we have a little look at Sadio Mane's shot map over 2 legs? He's had 4 shots, he scored twice. It's not a bad take, is it?
Sadio Mane.
Bit of Villarreal about him.
God.
Well, also, that one in the middle next to the star was the one that bounced off his leg and sort of dribbled into the keeper's hands in the first one. I'm not 100% sure I'll be calling that shot, but it does count.
Much better from Trent. Look at this passing from Trent. And play it through, man.
This is going to be painful. Come on, Salah.
Cut in and shoot.
Cut and shoot.
Look at the strength. Great defending. But that's one thing underrated about Salah, his strength. People talk about everything else about him.
And the cute passes.
Yeah,
why didn't we have
cute passes?
Cute passes and strength.
Henderson long shot? We should have got that on the board.
Oh,
Ronnie, man. Do you know what? Really shaking his head is really annoying me because all we needed was one save. We got it, but bro, you are the reason why we're in this predicament.
The famous 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲𝗪 pose that one he does, doesn't he?
Geronimo really has had a bad game.
He's had a bad 2 games.
He's had worse than that. Rui has committed the most errors, leading to an opposition goal across Europe's top 5 leagues, Champions League and Europa League this season.
I'm not wildly surprised by this.
And do you know what? It doesn't shock me. With the way he's played today, I'm surprised. Like
a clown.
He's playing like a clown.
Yeah, the man on the Villarreal bench, the goalkeeper on the Villarreal bench is Sergio Asenjo, who is an old, steady, safe pair of hands.
Bring it on.
No, I think it's a bit late for that.
No,
but,
no, I'm tired of seeing
you can't
Willie's
sub
face.
a keeper.
You can.
You can.
No.
Why
You
can't
can.
you?
That
Is bad. That's a bad thing to
can.
say. Why not?
Why would you sub a keeper?
Why not? If you're having a bad game like anyone else.
It's 5-2 on aggregate.
No, not now you wouldn't, yeah.
That's what I said.
But it's difficult to. He's right though.
No, I know
because how
that.
do you know?
But he shouldn't be like. Wonder why though.
In alternate universe.
It's
How
because.
do you know he's having a?
Do you know why?
How
Do you
do
know
you assess
the actual reason? Like, if you have, like 2
Wait.
centre backs or whatever on the bench, and like your centre back gets injured and you need to switch it round, sure. But if you make a keeper change and your keeper gets injured 2 minutes later, you could have 70 minutes of having an outfielder in goal. That'd be
He's got
bad.
2 keepers on the bench.
Grizz, were you about to say how do you assess if he's had a bad game? Because I
No,
can
having.
tell you, I can write you
can
a
tell you.
dissertation.
No, having a bad game in order to sub him early.
Before the
fair
goals
enough.
go in.
Fair enough. But
Rui
look
looks
at
like
all
he's about to get nutmegged
Get nutmegged
twice.
twice.
Let's take him
How do
off.
you do you get what I mean? Like,
Goal.
how do you work that out?
His
How
legs
do you
are too
assess
far apart. Look how he's standing.
Yeah, nutmeg
He literally
incoming.
didn't make a save. He didn't make a save in the first half. He didn't have to make a save.
Like, giving
It would be
the ball away.
very hard to be like, yeah, Rui's having a bad game. Like,
Touched
that?
him.
Distribution being poor. Look at the difference in our attacking and tenacity and pressing and
Well,
everything.
Maybe.
you're against 10 men,
And
bro.
everything. No,
it's
all
5-on-2. Surely
against
Liverpool are
10
going to
men.
score.
If you don't score, that's embarrassing.
Oh, wow.
Look
I
at
reckon
that. Embarrassing.
Rui, because he was so
Cutting and
bored.
shot.
You've got that.
We're
one
We've got
away.
that. Does it count?
It was.
Let's
Does
take
it
it
count?
because we've only got
Yeah, look,
3
we'll
minutes
take
left.
it.
No,
We
we
have
have
to
to
take
take
it.
it. That's not like
All right.
cut in
Cut in.
and shot.
Shoot. Yep. Come
bad
on,
shot.
Parejo, give me
Hold
a
on, was
big
Henderson
goal.
tackle before that? That led to the goal. Can you get 2 in 1?
Ooh.
Yeah, you can.
Steward's
You can.
inquiry.
Was it Anderson tackle?
It was a Henderson tackle that got there.
Can you get your able to show us that again?
Can we confer with the powers above?
Yeah.
Yeah, powers that be.
I
How
think
was
it was
that
a
big?
Henderson
Please
tackle.
confirm.
Please.
We
Well
may
done.
have.
We might have it.
Parejo.
And Neitz has got
Oh,
a
yeah,
massive,
the Parejo.
massive surprise coming
I
if
do have a
we
massive
complete this
surprise.
card.
Honestly.
The good news is that if Parejo...
don't wanna miss this.
Oh, hang on.
Hold
Is
on,
that
fall to
Parejo?
Parejo on the
Oh,
edge
no,
of the
it's
box.
Where's Pereira?
Where is he? He's been non-existent. This
Give it
is
to
Find
Parejo.
the pass. Don't blast it. Find the
Also,
pass.
really annoying there because if they just let the corner be taken at the pace it was supposed to be, Parejo would have taken it.
But do you know what? I love the fact that they're still giving it their all.
Yeah, we're about to score the 5th. Come on.
Right.
Oh, come on, Trent. Find the pass. She says that. I love those ones.
Here he is, Parejo.
Oh, that's a great pass.
Great pass. Oh, look.
Oh.
I'll tell you what,
That all started from Parejo.
Ibu's been a monster in the second half.
He remembered who he is, that's why. Because the first half was
I'm going to message him and say, well played, son. You done me proud in that second half.
Goodness me, bro. I'm just...
Oh dear.
I feel
Hotels
so
in Paris
defeated.
just went up 500%
Every
in
team you
price.
cheer for
Loses.
loses.
I wonder why that is.
If you
Maybe
want
I
to
should
hire
stop
Neitz to
cheering.
cheer for your opposition team,
Literally, she's cheered for Chelsea, Real Madrid, and Villarreal.
Do you know what? In the FA Cup final, I'm going to cheer for Liverpool. I'm going to be on the Liverpool side.
No, you're not. I don't want you.
No.
I genuinely don't want
I'm
you.
going to be on the
If that's
Liverpool
your
end
track
of
record,
Wembley.
if that's your track record,
Listen, I'm gonna
Be
be on
great
the
value
Liverpool
on
end of Wembley.
it'd
I'm
be
gonna
great
be there
value on social media that if you took a picture of Neitz in the Liverpool end with a Liverpool shirt.
with a Liverpool shirt.
Well, hang
You'd
on,
have
that's
to
how it
kill.
works.
You'd actually have to kill me before you see me in a
Have you
Liverpool
ever
shirt.
won another shirt?
Okay, it's a quick
They're
bingo
like
update. 1
Barcelona.
minute to go.
Yeah.
We are one off. We need a
we
Pereira
are.
Yeah,
shirt.
does it count it? Come on, Pereira.
VAR gave it as a Henderson tackle.
Come on,
VAR.
we've got 1 minute for a full bingo.
Has he pulled
Come
that back
One
for
on.
minute. What's he got to do? Create a chance.
Come on, just create one chance.
I knew
for
that's
me.
one. I knew that's the one that's gonna let you down.
Come on. Or has he created
In
a
that
chance that
first
we've
half,
missed?
did we
by
miss?
I
any
think he
chance?
did.
I don't think we can do that. I think it needs to happen now.
Can we check chances created by each player?
How
I
can you
don't-
not have created that helter-skelter first
Do you know what
half?
I'm
Yeah.
saying? Surely.
I don't think he did.
No, I don't think he did either. There wasn't actually many chances.
There wasn't. Oh,
that,
look, the Villarreal fans are still in great
apart from the
voice. All the
goals.
scarves are out. Stadium looks
Listen,
great.
you never walk alone.
Probably.
You know what? I've always
Fair
said
play.
if I do go Anfield, I will sing that song.
course
You'll
you
never
will.
walk alone. I
course
will
you will.
sing it.
Of course you will.
We worked out a reason for you
Hang
as
on.
well, didn't
Give
we?
it to prayer.
Oh, come on, give it
We
to
said
Brian.
that you
It's
could just
so
say you're a
lacking.
massive fan of Carousel the musical.
Exactly.
Square
And
it
that
to
would be
Pereira.
my
Oh, yeah.
reasoning.
I can't wait to see how that goes down on Twitter.
It's blowing up.
Well done, Villarreal. Well done, the fans.
Well, that was a good game.
Well done, the club.
That was a
You've
good
been a
game.
Did you know
Credit to
that?
yourselves.
Did you know that in the first leg, the 1,300 people got passports so they could travel to. They forced through 1,300 passports for citizens and fans so they could go to Anfield. As in, like, not that many people had passports.
1,300 people didn't have passports.
Yeah, it's
It's all
full time. Well done,
done, mate.
Liverpool in
Well
the
done,
Champions
congrats.
League final again.
Third Champions League final in 5 years.
Yeah.
Amazing going.
That is
Amazing
not bad
game.
going.
That is good.
Wow.
Will you go to the final?
What a second half. I booked the hotel tickets.
booked
to
your hotel?
Yeah, I booked it as soon as we drew Villarreal. I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
I'm not arrogant. I booked my
Do you
hotel
know, I
when
know
we drew.
3 Liverpool fans that have done that. I know
fair,
3 Liverpool
you got
I would
cancellation
too.
You're the
protection, it's
fourth.
fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
you're
would
the
too.
4th. Booking.com must.
Because I'll probably just
Absolutely.
go anyway.
Absolutely. So that's a cup final to look forward to, FA Cup final, and now a Champions League final.
And a quadruple.
I'm
You have to talk about it.
He doesn't
okay.
want to jinx
Yep,
it.
yep. Look, the
If
motto.
Anita supports whoever you're playing every week.
I'm not even going to lie to you. The Champions League final. Come on, Liverpool. You can do it. You can do it, Liverpool. Salah hat-trick.
I don't want to hear this.
Salah hat-trick
I'm
in the
gonna
final.
mute you. I'm gonna mute you on all social media until that game's over. But yeah, man, it's what a time to be a Red, man. What can you say? It's like the quadruple talk has to be. You're right, Dean. I don't believe we're gonna win the title, but I firmly
this
believe we're gonna win the
helps.
FA Cup, and I think we're gonna win the Champions League.
And nights like this help. Like
You're definitely in
what
the
you had to-
conversation for a quadruple, which means the conversation has to be had, right?
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah, the
feel.
motto I've been putting on my channel and everything, on my streams, like is dream till we can't dream no more.
Yeah.
And so we can't keep dreaming until it's there. And
Yeah. And I think this helps. Like the emotions
Do you
you
think?
went through
Yeah,
in the first
100%.
half, the character that team had to dig in and show will help them.
yeah, 100%.
Because you're going to need it. You can't just, you can't just walk to 4 trophies in a season.
Did you guys see the second half coming though, from neutral point of view?
No.
I know we kind of
we sat there, I think we sat there at half time and went, when you said it was like, we said it 1-0, right? Villarreal have to score again because this Liverpool side will not turn out like this in the second half. Did you see that coming, that complete and utter turnaround and the fall apart? Maybe not quite to that extent.
This was pretty much Anfield. We didn't let them out. We didn't let them get
No.
our half in that second half.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
second half. All right, I was about to say, let's
No,
remember
in
the
the second
first
half. No, in the second half.
The amazing scenes at 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗲 as well.
Yeah, it
These-
looks
these
great. Like
fans,
from both sets. Yeah.
very, very,
Look at the
very proud of what
fans.
they've achieved, and rightly so, right? And, you
Proper
know,
club.
Everyone's
Yeah.
written this team off time and time and time again, and they've come back and
I did, and
look,
I
this
was
seemed
right.
like a step too far.
I was right.
But ultimately, but no one even expect that first
Finally.
half, huh? So
Finally.
to get something out of it and to
If you
bring
back-
things back.
Back against Villarreal enough
But
times.
can we?
they'll come.
I still think we can find huge praise for ĒMRE. And you know how?
Oh, yeah,
we can say
100%.
no, because he coached his team into a
Yeah.
2-0 lead against Liverpool. Obviously, he didn't have the players to continue
Yeah, to
that
continue
plan.
it, yeah, yeah.
Was that the energy? As you said, the energy. You said it. I'm going to need blood tests if they continue
No,
to
they
expend
couldn't.
that energy.
They could not carry
It
on
was
like that.
impossible, right?
Yeah.
But ultimately,
They
you do
could
have
not
to look at it
continue
and
that.
think that's amazing. Look, look, there's a
Are we
lot
clapping
of
the Villarreal
Yeah,
fans?
yeah, yeah.
Amazing scenes. Amazing scenes.
Yeah, Liverpool, you guys
We're
have a lot
nice
of
like that.
class.
We're nice
You have
like
a lot
that.
of class. I'll give you
Oh,
that.
thank you. I
But
should
that
get
comes
on
from
camera.
Klopp. I think that comes from your manager and like
Yeah.
the ethic that you set out and like
Yeah.
you know.
That is classy.
a lot of clubs don't have that, and Klopp's been such a good fit for Liverpool.
And they deserve this celebration because we've actually reached the Champions League final. I know it's been helter-skelter. We've actually reached the Champions League final.
That's beautiful.
I've never seen like a Champions League semi-final and the home fans are like applauding.
Yep.
Liverpool.
Well, I think I think as much as anything else, they're applauding the efforts of their own team.
I think they are too,
but I think they're like, this was a wonderful team, and we've been beaten by an incredible team.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's take one final look at the match momentum.
Looks a bit like Thiago, doesn't
because look, there was a wee little spell for Villarreal at the end of things.
Look at that momentum chart.
But I mean, Liverpool. You have to think about game state, right? And the fact that Liverpool were in front.
From half time to minute 65,
75, 80.
What happened?
I was talking about Paul Torres and his eyes.
Give Neats a second.
It wouldn't be the LiveScore Watchalong if we didn't get Neats talking about Paul Torres' eyes.
His eyes
at some
are
given
gorgeous.
point.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. That's it.
What a
Who do you want in the final, Chris?
Madrid, man.
100%?
Yeah, I'm not going to. Even if they. I don't think they get through tomorrow anyway. I give them about 23% chance.
That's incredibly specific for having said it about in front of it. I really like it.
Yeah, I worked it out. I've got graphs like that help me. Work it all out. 23% is about right.
What the rest do you think? Is it all you think?
No, Real Madrid
going through?
Real Madrid.
Needs, you said this last week as well.
I think Real Madrid are going through it.
Are you too serious?
I'm with Grizz.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm with Grizz. I don't think it's quite as. I think it's more than 23%.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I
think it's about 30.
That game.
I think it's about 30, 35. But I still think City are in the driving seat, and I think with
that's a call and a half.
I think Real Madrid will do it. I personally, do you know what? Let me say I think Manchester City will do it. Otherwise, Real Madrid will lose. But I believe in mentality, and Real Madrid have that mentality to just push it over the end. Manchester City, if they do pull it off, then fair play to them. But they don't have the mentality.
City are a better team.
They are
totally
the better
agree
team.
with that. I just don't know.
No Alaba tomorrow as well. That's crucial.
And City have a back four again, which is interesting. Cancelo back, potentially Walker back, but I think it might be a slight tad too early. Can see a genuine centre-back pairing again.
Walker.
Zinchenko was excellent first
He
leg.
was great.
I just think it's going to be fine.
And do you know what it is? Real Madrid, they don't have to play great for them to give you a game, you know?
I think City
They
get
proved
another
against
goal.
Chelsea,
City get the
proved
first
against
goal, I
City.
think Ty might be dead. But anyway, that's my take on the matter.
Nah.
Right, I think that's all we've got time for. But
you start kicking things around.
Yeah, I'm just going to smash up the set. I'm going to do a Neats and smash up the set.
Smash
Things
it all
don't
up.
go my way.
Just do less than a £2,000 couch, please.
What is left to do is say thank you to Neats. Thank you. We still haven't found a bingo card. We will get one this season. I promise you, Neats.
Just
we'll
do
get
like
there.
kick off,
season's
almost
kick
over.
off, a goal,
Foul.
a save.
Wow. Yeah. God, the season's almost done. I need to get a bingo.
We dropped it from 8 to 6. We still didn't get there.
Do you know
alas.
what? I feel like you guys should have got me on this earlier.
Yeah,
I would have got a
should be
bingo
saying.
by now.
No, but you know, you're here now, deep in the mix of the LiveScore Watchalong. Thank you very much, Dean. Cheers, Chris.
mate.
What an evening to spend with you, especially one for Liverpool.
Good luck in the final, mate.
Thank you very much. It turned out amazing. It wasn't the best of starts. I thought I ain't doing this again ever.
It was a good one for us, though. You helped our experience of the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got to go through adversity.
Might get him back now, thank you. That's useful. Thank you so much at home for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow with another LiveScore Watchalong for Real Madrid against Man City. I've been Jack Collins. Really appreciate it. Take it easy.